welcome back to Check Please, the D&D podcast. Previously, the party traveled from the Isle of Steam on the way back home after having killed Lovette's childhood friend in a freak accident. The group made their way back north to the city of Xeno and happened to arrive on the solstice holiday. They tried their best to participate in the festivities by giving each other gifts, and Gro arrived with a new artificial eye for Soul. A new day dawns, and the party prepares to set out to Ville.
So you guys are currently in the town of Xerath. It's the morning of December 22nd. The city is pretty much sleepy right now. Most people are sleeping off their hangovers or just sleeping in because it is a non-work day today. So shops are boarded up and closed. Very little to no commerce going on today. Yeah, today's typically a day to spend with family, so there's not a whole lot of stuff going on.
Am I back yet?
Can be if you'd like, yeah.
So, Soul's come back and is probably going to the cart first, because they'd have no idea where everyone went to sleep.
We went to
the Greyhammer Inn.
You go to the carriage and you find that Karis has spent the night in the carriage.
Oh, is she still asleep?
She is, yes.
Okay, well, since she's still asleep, I'll climb on top of the cart and just play some music while I wait for everyone else. Quiet music. Practically a lullaby.
You see someone sleeping, so you immediately get out your drums and just start...
No! I have a lyre!
Wake up! Bajawell, wake up!
Don't need the keepers on the cable.
Oh.
Oh.
Nat won that instrument
Oh.
play.
Okay.
Woo! It's a 6.
Critical.
The door to the carriage opens up, and you hear Karis. Good morning.
Morning. Sorry, I was trying to do that quietly and utterly failed completely in that.
It's okay. It looks like it's daytime anyway.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How come you slept in the carriage?
I just didn't really feel like being around anyone, I guess. Sorry.
All right. No, not your fault. Everyone needs alone time sometimes.
Are we almost ready to get back on the road, then?
Don't know. I was waiting for everyone else. I don't actually know where they are. I just kind of came here first once I got here.
Oh, they went off in that direction. Karis will point to the southwest.
Soul kind of looks in that direction, and then they're still on top of the carriage, and then they look back at Karis. I'm sure they'll come back here. Do you want to still be alone? Because then I'll leave. But
No, it's fine. I'll just, I'm just gonna read, okay?
Of course. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
She nods and gets back into the carriage.
Transition to the inn. Everything is covered in blood.
What?
Everything is on fire, and half the staff is dead. The other half is begging for mercy. Meanwhile, Vera stands there, drenched in blood, scythe dripping, as she laughs maniacally as the flames reflect in her eyes.
It's a good time.
Welcome to the hive, she says.
Yeah.
Then Vera wakes up.
And wakes up. Oh, well.
What a pleasant dream.
Yeah.
That dream again. Okay.
Okay.
Bang, bang, bang on the door.
Yeah.
Baby.
Bang on whose door?
Say Lovette.
Knock a little louder.
Okay, I got my puppy in my arms, so I wake up.
You wake up, and the puppy is not in your hands.
Oh, where is the puppy?
The puppy is across the room, being held by Archie,
Oh.
who somehow is deployed.
Huh. So I have to ask him about that later. I'll answer the door first, though.
Bang, bang, bang.
Okay, I answered the door. Yes.
So,
Yes.
are we ready to go?
Anything up? Oh, I just need to meet up. Has Markus gotten going yet?
I'll turn to... I start just banging the shit out of his door.
Oh, okay. Just I let him know that they need to talk to him before we come back.
I mean, you can just go in.
It is an inn.
They got to get changed fast.
Damaging to soul.
So, while I'm getting my shit ready, I'm gonna ask Archibald how he managed to deploy while I was asleep.
So Archibald's going to think about that, and he's going to respond. Which roughly translates to, I was needed.
Oh.
Oh, well, this is very interesting. And also, I'm really happy for this. But first I got to talk to Markus.
Markus, wake up!
Fine. Markus is not a morning person.
I don't imagine he is.
Markus is not a person.
No.
Damage to
To God.
damage to Marcus's soul.
That also is not a thing.
Yeah, it's someone else's soul.
Markus, are you decent?
Well, I'm dressed, but I don't know about the other thing.
I'm just gonna step in. Well, we'll meet up with you at the cow.
All right. And I'll head over there.
Alright. Beardy, can I hop in the private channel with Skrewy?
Yeah, absolutely. One moment. All right.
I need to talk to you about something that has been on my mind for a while.
What is it, buddy?
I need to ask you a question, and regardless what the answer is, I need you to tell me the truth. If you don't, I will find out sooner or later, and that would be bad.
Sounds more like a threat than you're okay.
Markus, on the night that Moira died, did you do or see anything that I should know about?
What do you mean? Did I see anything?
You know what I mean, Markus. What did you do anything? Did you play a part?
No, I did not. I did everything I could to save Moira. She was just gone.
Just gone.
The body the healing worked. She was already gone.
Do you have any of her memories?
It is odd that you say that.
Why is it odd?
So about the time we got to the trolls, I started having very vivid memories of us, but not me, if you understand my meaning.
Do you have any memories of Callie's?
It's as though
Just yes or no is fine.
I have memories of
Place the Callie screw up that we hated. That's who.
Yes.
You do.
As if I were Karis.
Hi.
I have vivid memories of
Callie's.
of
From
that-
the perspective of someone else.
yes.
Alright, I'm casting Bull Strength on myself. And I'm gonna go lunge in and strangle Markus.
So Markus said that he had vivid memories of Karis's childhood,
Mm-hmm.
because that's...
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Moira's childhood.
Yeah, that's the
right?
thing, is I'm not sure what you meant.
Yeah, Moira's childhood,
Okay.
not Karis. My apologies.
I still go for the Bull Strength. I'm not
Okay.
doing the lunge yet.
One moment.
Now, mind you, Markus is probably still in bed.
That makes it a little
Oh.
easier.
Or,
Right.
Yeah.
or at the most, probably on the edge.
Okay.
Trying
So,
to situation.
just to track character movement, I'm just going to push the map that you were both on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Bull
A
Strength onto yourself. Okay, so you cast Bull Strength on yourself, and now I'm going to need initiative rolls. Lovette, you have initiative.
Okay.
So, Markus is currently prone. Let me go ahead and drop that on him. So, Lovette, you are currently Bull Strength. You're next to Markus. Markus is in bed, so he's currently prone. He's also flat-footed. What are you going to attempt to do?
How does trying to strangle him work?
Okay, so you're going to want to make a combat maneuver against him.
That was a 2. I'm so sad.
That was a 2. Okay, so that's going to take us to Markus. All right.
Like,
Markus.
scramble onto his bed clumsily.
Lovette just scrambled over, like lunged at you, arms out, a murderous look in her eye. What would you like to do, Markus?
Yikes! So I essentially rolled out of bed, standing up and grabbing my staff. I'm not going to attack. I have no reason to. I'm just defending at this very second. Where's Vera?
Vera was walking down the hall, so hold on 1 second. Could I get a perception check from Vera, please?
A 12.
Nope. 2.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
So I'm going to flip a little switch on my gauntlet, and Archibald in the other room rolls up into a sphere and just rolls his way over to me. I'm going to use my Maker's Call.
Okay, and that's going to summon him to you.
Mhm.
Okay, so Archibald very quickly moves over to you and redeploys. You have a move action left.
Oh, you're right, I do. I don't really know. I wouldn't want to move closer to him now he has a stick. I'm just going to point at him and tell Archibald to kill him.
Okay, and you say that in Cog or in Gnomish?
In Gnomish, I guess.
Okay. All right, Markus, you have initiative.
I reply
So-
into the chat there.
Markus is going to say in Gnomish, Archie don't, Lovette is confused. All right.
I'm going to cast Iron Skin on myself.
All right, so I'm going to drop Iron Skin on yourself there.
Sweet. And where's the door in relation to me? Or is there a window?
There are windows.
Don't do that. Oh, no.
So, the door's on the other side of Lovette and Archie. There's a window directly behind you.
Dude, if you run, I won't be able to cover your ass. Long run.
Alright, that's your turn anyway, so we're going to jump to Archie.
Oh, that's the bet is cool. He's going to move right up, too.
Alright, he's going to look at you, and he's going to look at Markus. He's going to say something. Which roughly translates to, why?
Because he killed her.
Alright, what's your initiative again?
Yeah. I kind of turn to Markus incredulously and be like, I am the one who's confused. Do you understand what you've done? Do you really not understand?
I have done nothing.
Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare say that. Never mind what you took from me. What did she ever do to you? Who she to you? They heard to take everything away.
Oof. I think I'm gonna try to incorporate the memories into talking to Lovette. Beardy, how vivid is my knowledge of their relationship?
Yeah, I heard the question in slow-mo.
Do you hear the answer?
Yeah, I do have an answer for you. So the answer is you have a fairly familiar knowledge with their childhood that Moira and Lovette shared. So if you want to drop like specific references to things that happened, you were capable of doing so. However, I did not write down specific instances of Lovette's childhood, so that's up to you how you want to phrase that. So if you just want to agree upon something here, you can do that.
I'm going to insert reference here. Moira knows you to be understanding, to be patient, to try to figure out reasons. Moira knows you to not be rash. Let's talk.
Moira didn't know what I was capable of, so she didn't have to see me like this. But that's maybe the one mercy I granted her. So you really, truly not understand what has happened here?
I do not.
You really not remember?
What
is the dragon that you searched so hard for tell you? Where do you get your memories?
From consuming souls, but I didn't consume any souls.
Yes, you did.
No, I remember us going into that room, and then I remember me trying to save Moira's life. That is what I remember.
Simple. How do you explain
and I tried
this?
To save
I never spoke of her. It was too painful.
Do you think that when we were in the room with her being scattered to the Beardy, would I have known any knowledge of how his thing worked?
Yeah, you do.
Moira was scattered pretty much the four winds.
I know.
Do you think I might?
Yes, I do. It was my mistake.
Do you think I might have absorbed some of the memories while we were there, just because it was in the room passively?
I don't know.
Her soul was not all together, so it stands to reason that her soul, for a person like me, do you think that I might inadvertently, as she was passing, have absorbed some of those memories? I don't know how all this works. I'm still new to it too.
I think Callius was right, but I can't do anything about that now. Well, son, I need you to do something for me.
Anything.
You're not going to like it. You need to kill me into my soul. I don't want these memories. I don't care whose persona you take over.
I'm not taking anybody's soul. I have no intention of stealing anything.
You already... This was all my fault, but I can't fix it. I'm fixing now.
Beardy, in Gnomish, I know I can't command Archie, but can I ask Archie to pick Lovette up and hold her? Because I don't want to kill Lovette. I have no desire to.
Oh, then just don't. I mean, that seems like pretty easy. It seems like it's going to be hard to inadvertently murder me. Although, I guess this party is pretty good at that.
Yeah, apparently. Whoops, I just stabbed you. Her memories live on through me. I'm not her. I know. She would not want you to end your life. She would want you to continue on and clear your family's name. She would want you to clear your name and to bring to justice the people who did.
She doesn't kill them. No. But it's not fair. I don't care what happens to me. It's not fair to her. She was so kind and so good. And
I know.
And only suffered for it. And she was so scared. Even though she tried to hide it. The dying all the time. The flight of stairs could have been her last. But then I made it happen.
No, it was not you. It was not your fault. You know this.
Yes,
she knows. She knows this.
I could have done anything. I could have not tried to play with her life like that.
You did what you thought was the best thing.
But I was wrong, Markus.
Then put it right.
I can't put it right now. I can't get her back. saving money. I was scheming for the means to maybe resurrect, but that can't happen now. Do you remember the demonstration, my thesis?
Yes.
Wait, it's everything then.
I remember everything.
Because you were honest with me, and because this seems to be simply a symptom of your nature. Until Sol leaves us, because I know you were so close, I will leave you be. After that point, I don't know. We'll have to see. But I won't tell anyone. If you want to do that, you can, but I won't. I won't
we should
turn them against you like that for now.
I think the only person we need to be cautious of current is Karis.
You need to be cautious of Karis. And
I
you
think
need to
we
be
all
cautious
need
of
to be
me.
Cautious of Karis. I think we all need to be cautious of Karis. Nobody makes someone die in that kind of pain for nothing and
I
for no
did.
reason.
I did.
Did you see that troll die?
I did. Did you? You saw Moira die. You saw the state she was in for 8 long years. What kind of insane torture is that? And now, she doesn't even get her release of death. It's just gone forever.
Beardy would have knowledge of Moira's mental state.
During the time that she was bedridden,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, she was essentially in a coma.
Yeah, she was brain dead, effectively.
Yeah, it's just like a gray nothingness.
She didn't feel anything. She wasn't there. I can tell you this. She wasn't there. Whoever damaged your machine, which would have worked, did this to her. Not you. Your machine would have worked.
Markus, first of all, you did this to her now. You should not be so quick to point fingers. It is taking a lot of my willpower not to hate you with every part of my being right now. You took away the most precious person in my entire life, and I can't ever get her back. But I will protect you for Soul's sake, because they would be heartbroken to know this, I think. And then we'll see. Come on, Nachi, let's go.
Alright,
Walk out.
I'm gonna clear initiatives. Alright.
Markus is going to stand in that room for a little bit, just staring out the window. Actually, I need to ask Beardy a question.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Is it possible to reconstitute?
No.
Nobody's getting that happy ending, are they?
Told you this already, man.
Oh.
This was not your fault. This was Lovette's hubris.
Yeah, Markus is like me. Really wants everybody to have it all.
Yeah. So we're all back.
Yeah. On the way back from the inn to the cart, I'll go find a barrel to vomit behind.
Alright.
Probably
Archie follows
better.
behind you, nervously clasping his hands, not really sure what to do.
Oh, okay. Then I'll head back to the cart after that.
Alright, Vera, you make it back to the cart first. You see Sol sitting on top of the carriage, strumming out a tune.
Well, Lovette and Markus should be here soon. They want to talk to each other about something beforehand.
Okay. Well, that's a little annoying, but hopefully they'll be here soon. How was
Agreed.
your evening?
It was alright. Just went to a bar, talked with the others.
Mm-hmm.
Not much happened.
Okay.
And I spent most of this morning just trying to wake the others up.
Right, they need so many hours.
At least Markus did.
You know, for not actually being a person, he sure does like to sleep. Don't tell him I said that.
Don't worry, I won't.
Thank you. Sol attempts to jump off the cart. Sol fails again.
Oh, jeez. Alright. Sol, you take 1 point of damage.
Oh, man. I got a 7 for my acrobatic. Oh, come on. I had one cold jump once, and I can never do it again.
Acrobatics
Just imagine
are the
them
bane.
daintily leaping off and then plummeting face first.
Oh, wait. I realize I don't have any skills in acrobatics because I use dance for acrobatics now. And I completely forgot.
Would you like to dance instead?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's so much better that you just like...
When we get do-overs, I want a do-over. I have a roll I'd like to do over. Actually, I'd like to keep the roll. I just want to keep the fucking bonus I got to it, but it's too late now.
Anyways.
I'll go up to the cart and also go up to Karis. You feeling a bit better today?
Yes, I think I am. I'm ready to leave whenever you are.
Fantastic.
Where are the others?
See, this initiative is what the rest of the group needs to have.
Sol is sitting on the ground rubbing their face.
Are you okay?
Come back.
Yeah, I was just stupid. Again.
Karis will pop their head out of the carriage and see that you've injured your foot.
Hi.
Hold still just one moment.
Okay.
Your foot feels cold.
Don't do this. Oh, that's nice.
She channels positive energy, and your foot feels a bit better.
Thank you, Karis. That was so sweet.
She nods and sits back down in the cart.
All right. Soul's gonna just check on the horses, brush their hair and stuff while waiting for the group.
Okay, so at this point, Lovette will make it back.
With Archie?
Yeah, with
Yes.
Archie. And Zero.
And 0.
Archie, Zero, and Lovette return.
How long does it take Markus to get ready?
Is he
I
still
think-
sleeping?
I woke him up.
You did.
Okay. Well, everyone seems a little ready to go, so why don't you guys just get in the cart, and I'll keep prepping the horses while we wait for Mark.
Okay. I'll sit down in the cart. Are you feeling better, Kelly's?
Yes, I'm feeling a bit better today. I'm just anxious to get on the road.
Yeah, I understand.
Markus finally comes walking back to the carriage. Who's inside and who's in the front of the carriage?
Usually it's me and Vera in front.
I'm taking shotgun with Soul.
Okay, a little bit of a squeeze.
Probably not. He's a halfling.
No.
He is small.
Trying to replace Vera as a best friend slot.
Markus goes to Vera. Hey, Vera, do you mind hanging out inside the cart? I want to ride shotgun with Soul.
Fine. I'll go on one of the other carts, though. May as well.
Oh, with your people.
Yep. I'll be at the helm of one of the other cart.
Okay.
Start preaching. Do a transformation. Show them.
Oh, we'll see.
Anyway.
It's just Karis and I in the other one. In the back, I guess.
Yeah, I believe so.
And Archie. And his dog.
Yep, just you guys in the back of the carriage that me and Markus are going to be driving. We know where everyone is now? All right. So Soul kind of sees Vera walking away. Is just like, oh. Markus, are you getting inside?
Hopping up. Actually, I want to go ride shotgun with you.
Oh.
If you don't mind.
Of course I don't mind, Markus. I wanted to explain Soul's eye patch thing, because I went back and forth a bit in our last session that we were all together. So I think Soul's still going to wear it, but more as a headband rather than an eye patch. And if there are strangers or a lot of people, they'll probably switch it down as to not freak out people with the glowy eye thing, or just the eye being a straight color. So they're still going to wear that as a headband and their feathers still on it. But I just wanted to explain that. Anyways, Soul gets up on the seat, pats it over for Markus to sit down, and starts the horses up.
I
think this part has
I can't even
more
contribute anything that would top that. The ambiguous horse, car, motorcycle, cat noises.
So you guys head off and begin traveling north along the trade road back to Ville. Is there anything you guys want to do or talk about on your journey?
Vera will just be talking about the hive with the cart that they're in.
Mm-hmm.
Beardy,
Yeah.
pull Soul and Markus into the other room.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So we're driving.
How was your Yule with husband?
Good. And I saw my family too.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah, and talked about the wedding a little bit. You
So what am I wearing?
know. Whatever you, something nice.
Am I permitted to have a kilt?
I'm sorry, what's a kilt?
It's like a skirt. No.
Like what I wear?
Yes. I'll take a shot. I'll show you.
Alright.
So, what do you remember of the day that Moira died?
Let's see. Gro told me not to do anything illegal. And then I said, suggestion's probably not illegal. It's less worse than charm, right? And then I asked Moira's mom if she would let Lovette in. And then Lovette went in. And you guys kind of all followed up. And I was downstairs still playing my instrument because I promised Gro not to go inside because I didn't want to be illegal. And then I think Lovette was screaming. So I ran up. And everyone was freaking out. And then for some reason, you were like, I don't know, a limp noodle, one might say. You weren't really doing anything. You looked like, I don't know, you were spacing out. And I don't know, everyone wanted you gone. So I picked you up and carried you out of the house. And then we left. I really am not sure exactly what happened, but everyone seemed really upset.
Well, I ask because I remember pretty much the same thing. Difference being is the thing I remember is going into the room and then not even nothing, but the next thing I remember is Moira dying and I'm channeling energy. I'm trying to revive her, but there was nothing to revive. And I say this because then I had a conversation with Lovette about it. I have vivid memories of them But essentially, if it was me and Lovette, but I have knowledge that I know is not my knowledge.
You ate her?
No, I didn't.
But if you have those memories, isn't that what Zell said?
That is what Zell said. But it has to be a conscious thing to do. I have to want to do that.
You do? You can't just instinctively do it and lose control somehow?
As far as I know, it has to be a desire to want to. But you might be right, it might be a bloodlust thing, but I don't know.
Markus, did you eat her?
No, as far as I know.
Soul holds out their pinky and stares Markus in the eye. You promise you did not eat her?
I promise I did not eat her.
Okay, are you gonna do the pinky?
I shake your pinky.
you don't even lock your pinky with mine?
I shake it like a handshake.
Soul does not look amused.
Oh,
Hook your goddamn pinky with mine, Markus. Promise me. If you break this promise, I'm gonna break you.
I'll break myself.
Good. I believe Soul still has reins, but they kind of shift it over and put it in one hand for a second, and then they put one of their arms around Markus, and then they kind of pull the reins out again with both hands so that he's nooked into them a bit.
Markus is just leaning in. Just 1,000-yard stare off into the distance, just, what is my life? What have I become?
I love you, Markus.
With where my heart should be, I love you with all of it.
So, did you and Lovette have a fight?
Lovette was not happy.
But you didn't kill her.
No.
So,
Well,
did Lovette kill her?
No, Lovette did not kill her. With this knowledge, with these memories, Lovette did not kill Moira. It was not her fault.
Do you think she somehow transferred her memories to you in like a last living resort or something?
I don't know what it was. I don't know how I got these memories. But if that's possible, I'd like to find out. If for some reason I can transfer all these memories to Lovette, that would be wonderful.
Maybe, well, I don't know if she wants to talk to you, but maybe just telling her what you remember? What Moira remembered?
In time, I don't think Lovette wants to see me at this very moment. The next opportunity we get, I'm going to do some research. If these memories if I can give them.
Well, there is something I read in a book once. I don't know how long it'll take me to study, but it is possible eventually for me to, with enough training, learn a spell where I can change people's memories. Do you think a bard changed your memories? What if a bard transferred memories? Oh my god, were we near any other bards?
Biff! Brad, that bastard!
Brad?
Oh, sorry. Is it Biff or Brad?
Oh, Biff. He married me.
Markus just leans in. Markus is stressed. For a clarification, does Markus know that you married him?
Married Grow?
No, married Biff.
No, I didn't marry Biff. Biff married me and Grow. But please keep it. Please keep it as Marcus's misunderstanding, because that's so much better.
Yes. So, Markus just leans in, there's so much more information today that...
Well, Soul still has him under their arm, so...
Leans in, just like, done for the day.
It's okay, buddy.
Knowledge.
Why don't you keep resting?
Can we fix me, please?
No one can truly be fixed, but I'll be here for you.
I wonder if I asked that of Lovette. She'd fix me with a sword.
I don't think she can hold a sword. She's kind of small.
She'd find a way. She'd have Archie do it. Fix me, but good. Can we at some point talk about what we saw with Karis?
Saw what?
She did to that troll.
Oh, I doubt Karis wants to talk to you at all.
No, but can we at some point down the road kind of put a pin in that knowledge? Because that was very scary.
Well, she was about to get crushed.
Yeah, but nothing deserves to die in complete agony. Even a troll.
Well, I'll try to bring it up at some...
Please do. Because if you're going to kill something, just kill it. Don't make it suffer.
Soul nods. Is unsure, but nods anyways.
Points to Markus being a good guy.
Sure. That's how that works.
Alright, is that the conversation then? Continue on the road?
Continue on your road, just cluing you in.
Alright.
Yeah.
Because Markus really likes Soul.
Alright. So, Lovette's been pretty quiet for most of the ride, but at some point she's going to ask Harris. So, Callis, if you don't want to talk about why you were crying the other night, I understand and I won't hurt you, but I just want you to know if there is anything I can do to help. Just let me know what that is.
If anyone else had asked me, I would have told them that I was fine and I would have ended the conversation, but you seem to care more than the others, so I'll tell you. I just feel like everything I've learned has been for nothing. I went out of my way to make an eye so that Soul could see, and it wasn't good enough. And the instant they had another option, they took it. So it just sort of felt like a betrayal.
Yeah, I understand. I don't know what to tell you. I've felt the same way with these people, but I don't think that your method was wrong. In fact, I thought it was very clever.
Thank you.
I also have a question for you. Purely hypothetical.
What's on your mind?
When a creature like Markus consumes a soul, what happens to it?
She leans her head back and stares at the roof of the carriage. If I remember correctly, they require the energy of a soul to survive and maintain their essence on this plane. That energy is essentially... Energy of the soul is converted into negative energy which sustains them. The soul's destroyed in the process.
Destroyed? It can't be turned back or squeezed out? If so these creatures are near each other, can they consume from one another?
I don't think so. The only way that you would be able to reconstitute a soul that was eaten like that would be the intervention of a deity. Something that could create a new soul or return a soul back from nothingness. Because essentially the soul is not even in the afterlife. It's consumed and gone. So if it were that simple, if it were simply dead, then you could use a raised dead or resurrection or some other method of returning someone to life. But yeah, hypothetically speaking, you would have to have some sort of deity or incredibly powerful divine or arcane caster to bring something back. I mean, this sort of crosses into my research and is one of the reasons why I'm trying to get field experience. I'm attempting to do something similar myself. You already knew that.
You are? And these would cross over then?
Somewhat. I'm not entirely sure how... Well, if there's no soul, I'm not sure.
This is purely hypothetical, like I said.
With Kimball, it's a bit easier since she's here. I have a soul to work from, but I'm not sure if a soul's eaten, how to bring it back, which is entirely why I'm concerned about Markus being around.
That's a valid concern.
I'm just not entirely sure how in control of his hunger he's going to be.
That just kind of curls up.
Did something happen?
I'm supposed to tell you.
She goes to put a hand on your shoulder and then stops herself at the last second. What happened?
You all work so hard to make me feel included and important and special. And I feel so guilty because I can't help but still feel so alone. I screwed up. I've fucked all things I shouldn't have messed with. Guys, if I tell you, well, if what you say is true, I don't have any ideas. I don't think that this can be fixed. Nothing happened.
She kind of has a flat look on her face. Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't want to break your trust, so if there's anyone I know I can trust, it is you now. But you have to promise me that we cannot let the others know that you know, and we can't take action on this yet. I have a promise of my own to fulfill. Okay?
Alright.
Moira is gone for good, it seems.
And you think it was Markus?
He told me it was.
He chose to do this?
He says it was involuntary. He did not even realize, but he had her memories.
This is worse than I thought.
It is. I promised him, and I really making this promise to Soul, that I will leave him be until after the wedding, so they don't need to know about this. Unless he's already told them, of course, but that is his prerogative. I don't want to see them heartbroken over this.
I've been working on a spell.
To get rid of him?
She nods.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I just need to test it a few times to see how effective it is.
Okay, and what do we need to test it on?
Something that you don't mind if it dies?
Well, we'll probably run into a few of these on the road.
Good. She looks back at her book.
Careless, what do I do now, so?
Prepare?
I guess revenge is what they have to give for. Okay. Kind of give an awkward look to Archibald.
Archie looks very confused about this whole thing.
But that's all.
So, are we headed on the road currently?
Yeah, unless anyone else has any other conversations they want to have. All right, cool. All right.
Oh boy.
Can Hummel and I be in a room?
Yeah.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
I hate it when you're like this. Why are you... Just tell me how you're feeling. Buzz, 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 buzz.
God fucking damn it.
Put the drink down, Hummel. God.
I knew buying you that tiny mug was a mistake, and I bought
It's
it for
an
you
adorable
anyways.
mistake, but it was a mistake.
All right, we're going to start advancing some time here. Okay, you guys continue north along the road. What you see is a bonfire that has been set up in the middle of the road. It is burning.
Bonfire.
Yep, it appears to be a mass of brush and sticks, and it's currently burning, blocking the road.
In the middle of the
In the
road?
middle of the road, yep. Looks like someone put a bunch of flammable materials in the middle of the road and lit it up.
Markus did a perception check.
All right, Markus, you look around and you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Other than
Neither
Uh,
does
also- Also
Neither do
perception.
we.
Neither does
20.
Vera.
Right.
Wow.
All right, fine.
You are in the cart.
Oh, that was a nat one.
Because you're in the cart.
Yep.
All right, so you guys are sitting there a little bit away from the burn. What would you like to do?
I guess we'll have to go around. Either way. So I guess I start to lead the horses to go around the fire? Yeah, I lead the carriage around the fire, I guess.
All right, you start to go off-road, and off-roading the carriage is going to be a little bit slower and more dangerous.
Is the bonfire really that big?
It was blocking the entire road, so just going off the road is going to possibly damage the carriage. You just make a check for me. Let's see.
Check. And you didn't even say the magic word.
Could you make a handle animal check, please?
I will use percussion for that.
All right.
Because that's how I handle animals.
What's going on, ladies and drums?
That was a 26.
All right. You play your drums and the horses and know immediately what to do. And they start to go off-road. And as you guys go off-road, some stuff's going to pop out of the shrubs here, out of the underbrush. Appears there was a ambush in waiting. Of course there was. Because nobody just sets fire to the road without being here to attack.
Guys, we got things that want to hit us again. Soul calling to the cart.
Banging on the roof.
Showtime.
Showtime.
Are we about to get shanked?
Are we gonna get Shrek'd?
That was... God. I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Woo!
So they appear to be about 7.5 to 8 feet tall each. They are humanoid, muscly, and weird, stocky, overly large limbs. They have flattish faces, beady little
With
eyes,
puffy nose.
very wide, flat teeth,
Incisors.
stringy, greasy hair, and they're all roaring and menacingly making aggressive gestures and charging toward you guys. Many of them are frothing or drooling in anticipation of the meal they're about to have.
They're not even gonna talk to us.
No, they are flying into a rage. They
Alright.
appear to be wielding great clubs, which for most of them are just very large pieces of wood. They also have smaller pieces of wood that are tipped with stone that would probably act as a makeshift javelin that are strapped to their backs. Some of them are adorned with necklaces of skulls. Others have various bones sewn into their clothing, which is all crude and made of rough leather. They're entirely barefoot. However, two of them are a bit larger than the others, and they're wearing hard leather that has had metal worked into it to act as a form of rough, studded leather armor.
I have a couple questions, if that's cool.
Go ahead, yeah.
First of all, how do these guys compare to the ones we saw in town? Are they visibly different?
No, these are ogres. The ones
Right.
in town were maybe wearing a little bit better clothing, and they
Okay.
were not attacking anything that moved. They were
Right.
attempting to live in a civilized manner.
Uh,
But one thing about ogres, if anybody wants to roll in knowledge dungeoneering,
Oh, I can definitely. Lore master that shit.
all right.
And then my dungeoneering plus.
Is it the same day as we left town, or is this
No,
after that?
this is the next day.
Okay, so I have my spell back.
Yeah,
I got a +4.
Okay.
For...
So you got essentially a 24 for ogres. You know that ogres are a form of giant. They are probably the least of all giant. They're the smallest of giants. They're also probably the dumbest of all giants. Maybe trolls are a little bit dumber, but no one's really tried to like test them side by side without getting eaten. They wear more clothing. Like trolls are typically nude at all times. Like they've just stopped wearing clothes of any kind. Whereas ogres, they tend to wear clothes. So if that's a sign of intelligence, then maybe an ogre's slightly smarter than a troll. But for the most part, they are a genetically unstable species of giantkin because they interbreed a lot. They are very keen on incest, so they're mutants for the most part. They have lots of mutations. So no two ogres are really going to look alike. They're going to have boils and growths and extra limbs, and sometimes they'll be born with no neck. There's all sorts of weird things. Sometimes they'll have a stumpy limb. Sometimes they'll have like really long arms that don't make any sense. Sometimes they'll have an
So that was kind of what I was asking about. Sorry.
Oh, what's up?
The urban ogres? That's kind of what I was asking about, is if the urban ogres had all that stuff going on.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I mean, they're still ogres. Okay. Some of them were born with an additional joint in their arm or leg that is...
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, pretty much. So these guys are intent on robbing and killing you. So we're going to go ahead and roll some initiatives here. All right, and Garbin Shortfellows, you have initiative.
Question, Markus.
What do they speak?
They speak giant as a language.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Can a spell like tongues be used as a, what's the phrase? Non-standard action?
Oh, as like a swift or immediate action?
Yeah. Because otherwise I'd touch Markus and be like, here you go, bud.
Yeah, no, tongues is a standard action, so you'd have to cast it on your turn.
Sorry, bud.
I was gonna diplomacy that shit, but oh well. YOLO.
It is a while
Beardy.
before my turn.
Ironskin?
You have a move action left if you want to take it.
I hop onto the top of the carriage.
Okay. You move back and stand on the roof of the carriage. Would you like to make an acrobatics check for me?
Certainly. Let's see what happens.
I'll say either that or climb, whichever one you want to use.
I have a +7 to acrobatics and a +3 to climb.
I would do acrobatics.
Yeah.
18?
All right. Okay. You make a little leap there, and you manage to get on top of the carriage. Vera,
Only minimal scurrying.
you are in the lead wagon behind the carriage, and you see these 5 ogres have leaped forth. What would you like to do?
Alright, so I'm going to, first of all, activate Mellifera's Boon.
Cool.
Alright, I'm going to fly about 20 feet in the air and then 20 feet forward. So I'll be about right on top of the other cart. And I'm going to cast Fecund Familiar.
Okay, is Fecund Familiar what's the type of action? It looks like it's a standard action, so that's a bit too much in one turn.
Is that right? Why
I
is
thought
that?
Mellifera's Boon was a...
That is a instant action,
Completely.
completely.
It was a swift? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, never mind.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Okay.
That's always been instantaneous and disgusting.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, you burst into your bee form, fly over and above the carriage, and cast Fecund Familiar. Where would you like Hummel to pop? Above you, like up, down, left, or right of you?
I would like it to be on the right side of the cart.
Okay. Alright. Hummel's turn.
Alright, I'm going to have Hummel go onto Ogre 3 and Ogre 1 in front of the cart.
Okay.
And I'm going to have him sting the shit out of them.
Alright.
Roll that shit.
Come on.
7.
Alright.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Alright.
Decent. Alright, and they have to roll, what is it? A saving throw Fortitude, saving throw DC 17.
Alright, I'm trying to see where this is listed.
Under fucking familiar.
This is beginning of 5th level.
Oh, Fortitude save. Or be sickened. Okay. Boom, boom. Roll a d6, please.
Womp womp.
Okay. Ogre 3 is sickened for 1 round. Lovette.
Alright, let's see. So I'm going to place one of my little magic vial things into my gauntlet. and a bunch of extra pipes and reinforcement come out of Archie's arms and legs, casting full strength on him.
Okay.
Beardy. And then I will, with whatever movement I have, I guess, just pull out my crossbow and get it ready out one of the windows.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you pull your crossbow after casting Bull Strength on Archie. Ogres! Alright, this is going to saunter over 10 feet, and he's got reach, so he's going to go ahead and make a great club attack.
Ugh.
Hope you guys are looking forward to walking back.
Alright, that is
Or,
a hit.
you know, new characters.
So you take 18 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Alright, this one's going to come in and also attack Soul, because you're the only one outside the carriage. You're the only one outside the carriage currently.
Thanks, guys.
And you know what? Markus is on top of it. He's going to swing at Markus.
And so is Vera.
Yeah.
Well, Vera's out of reach. Vera's flying.
Good job.
So we're going to have there we go. Alright, we'll have him attack Markus then. Markus, you take 18 points of damage. Alright, Ogre 3. Is Hummel immune to physical damage? Or does he just take half?
He is immune.
Well, this guy doesn't know that, so he's going to swing at Hummel and do nothing to him.
Yes, they're stupid.
He swats and tries to club at the swarm, and it's totally ineffective. Alright, the big ogre is going to move down. So this ogre is going to make an attack, not against Soul, but against the horses.
Oh shit!
And the tack holding the horses on. So it's going to strike, and it's going to hit, dealing 24 damage to the front of the wagon, breaking the horses loose.
Motherfucker.
Like I said, hope you guys are looking forward to walking back.
Shut up!
Alright, this one's going to make a charge, and he's going to make a great club attack after charging toward Markus. That is a miss. Karis is up. Bullshit, whatever. Alright, Karis is going to open the door on the right side of the carriage and step out.
Like a badass.
She's going to order Alpha to block for her, and then she's going to start casting a spell. So as a standard action, she casts a spell, and it appears that a ghostly white hand reaches out from her chest. It's about 3 feet long. It's a really big hand, and it ends in like these strange claws. It starts moving away from her. It's on like a long tether, a weirdly stretched arm, partially see-through ghost-like hand. It's going to reach across toward Ogre 1 and grab him on the face, or attempt to. Okay, that is going to strike. So this spectral, ghostly hand is going to grab onto the ogre's face. It doesn't appear to be doing anything yet. Alpha's turn. Alpha's going to deploy out of the chest, and he's going to step out, and he's going to stand right there. Soul.
Oh boy! I'm gonna inspire courage on everyone.
Alright.
Hooray.
Hooray.
And I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Yeet!
Okay, so...
Oh wait, was that an attack of opportunity though?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
there's ogres all over me?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's-
So you might want to make an acrobatics check to try to avoid
Okay.
those attacks.
I'm gonna dance the shit out of this.
Alright, I hope you can, because you gotta beat some high numbers here. So to beat Ogres 1 and 2, you gotta beat an 18, and to beat the big ogre, you gotta beat a 25. So the
Damn
big
it.
ogre's still gonna swing at you, so
So I got a 23.
Alright, so one attack from big ogre 1.
I'm squishy.
That's gonna be a hit. Soul takes 13 points of damage and moves 30 feet away.
Dude, we're all really squishy. That's this party.
Soul is now taken 31 points of damage out of 54 hit points. Alright, Archie,
Alright.
Can I actually...
what's up?
Don't you do it. Don't
But-
you do it.
But...
Don't you do it.
But it'll help! And they're so
I don't
big
know
and
that it will.
painful!
Oh god, you're gonna call him, aren't you?
But he's so strong compared to me!
Oh god, fine. I'm glaring at Soul like,
Soul is in pain!
What you gonna do, Soul?
stronger.
Soul's gonna scream into the ring and say grow.
Oh boy.
Stronger than that shit.
Alright,
Alright, Archie. I'll have Archibald come out this door and start fighting these dudes.
alright. Archie moves out using move action, and he's now in base-to-base contact with Ogre 2 and Big Ogre 2 on the left side of the carriage.
He's gonna go for Big Ogre 2.
Alright.
Give him a big old punch in the face. I'm gonna take a leap of faith and think that their AC won't be super great. Does a 16 hit?
The 16 does not hit.
Okay. That was a terrible roll. I think that's all Archibald can do.
All right, Markus.
Oh, fuck.
Round 2.
Ooh,
You're standing on
fight.
top of the carriage, and there are 2 really nasty-looking ogres that are right near you. In fact, at the beginning of round 2, we're going to have a little bit of taunting. The big ogre is going to say,
You make good prize for Queen Roxy.
Oh man, these things are
Hold
creepy.
on.
Nope, you're not able
Wow.
Wow.
okay, so you're going to try to appeal to their sense of, what, goodness?
No, I just, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, does Queen Roxy need help? We are for
Oh.
hire.
to do anything. He's trying to make a move on your Queen Roxy, dude. What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
that's not going to work. Okay,
That's
so
true.
anything else you would like to attempt?
Yeah, oh no, oh god, yes. Kidding me? Marcus just got his shit wrecked. He is going to scoot you down the side here, 5-foot step, and then I guess that would be an acrobatics check to get down behind.
Okay, that's fine. You're still in... No, you're not in reach of anybody, so yeah, you can drop down with no problem. There you
Okay.
go. Now, wait, hold on. Sorry, let me think about this. You were right here, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, you cannot move after a 5-foot step. So if you want to do this, if you want to go from there to there, you're going to make an acrobatics, or you're going to be provoking attacks from Ogre 2 and Big Ogre 2.
Then I'm gonna do an acrobatics.
Okay, good luck.
YOLO.
Good luck indeed.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to beat Ogre 2, but not Big Ogre 2. So here comes Big Ogre 2's attack. All right, that's going to hit, and you're going to take 15 points of damage.
Oh my god!
It's going to move you there.
We are gonna die here.
All right, you have a standard action left.
Target friends and channel energy.
Soul's just looking at Markus, and their face is just terrified, but they're not saying anything.
Okay. You heal everyone around you for 11 points of damage.
Oof.
Not enough.
Not enough. I feel like we're supposed to lose this battle.
No.
Why would you say that?
Beardy was pretty
'Cause I know
explicit
Beardy.
on the world is just how it is, and that we ran into a dangerous part of town. We are definitely going to have to think and fight our way out of this. Or everyone dies, and then we'll, I don't know, we'll do another
Yeah.
campaign.
There's only been one fight you were meant to lose, and you lost it, so don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, that is Garvin's turn. Vera, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere on Big Ogre 1.
Okay. So DC 16 reflex save to negate the damage. Otherwise, he's going to take 3d6. So you said that was on Big Ogre 1?
Yep. That'll
Okay.
be on like the left corner of him.
Okay. So we'll put that there. And we're going to have him roll a reflex save. 16, and he gets a 21. All right, he takes no damage from it.
Alrighty.
Hummel.
Cool. I'm going to have the Swarm go onto Ogre 3, 1, and on all 3 of the ones on the right side of the
Yeah,
cart.
to stretch out.
He's
to
the long piece.
You got
Yep.
the long piece. Okay. All right, go ahead and roll your damages.
Yay!
Yeah, nice.
12!
And all of them pass the fortitude.
God
Damn.
it.
All right.
Alright, so if you guys can focus on the weak ones, then Archie will hold the left flank. I'm gonna put another little vial in my gauntlet, and all of his armor plating doubles up and reinforces, and he just kind of becomes a solid gold knight, because I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on him.
All right. Move action.
No, I'm staying inside the cart for now.
All right. Ogre 1 is going to make an attack against Alpha, and he's going to hit and deal 14 damage to Alpha. Ogre 2 is going to make an attack against Archie and hit, and he's going to deal 16 damage against Archie. Ogre 3 is going to move down here, and he's going to make another attack against Alpha, and that's going to miss. Big Ogre 1 is going to move down.
So all 3 ogres have moved closer to the party, pretty much, and especially Alpha.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Doesn't confirm a critical hit against Alpha. Does roll 19 damage against him, though.
Oof.
Big Ogre 2 is going to 5-foot step down, and he's going to make a full attack against Archie. Both attacks miss.
Thank goodness.
Alright, Alpha is going to make an attack against Big Ogre 1. He is going to hit and deal maximum damage, 14. Karis, she's still kind of concentrating on this strange ghostly hand spell she has going on. Except now it essentially turns from a pale white to a pure black color. And the ogre over there, Ogre 1, he's going to take some damage.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Oh!
Ogre 1 is going to go from being like already kind of fucked up from the bee stings. You can see that everywhere he's taken damage is going to rupture. So all the bee stings are just going to start like leaking lots and lots of blood. And it's almost as if what happens when she touches somebody, but it's much, much faster. So he basically just falls to the ground and his skin just sort of pops. Like basically is liquefied. And he dies. Just right there on the spot.
Oh.
Nice going, Karis.
Good job.
Alright, Soul.
Soul's having a panic attack. Anyways, I'm activating point blank shot.
Okay.
And I am gonna try to hit Ogre 3, which is in the upper right.
Yep.
Of our battle. Nat 20.
Critical hit.
Confirmed critical! Oh shit!
Nice.
Get that card! Get that card!
Crit card is pulled. Alright,
See, I told you, Skrewy, we can win this.
go ahead and roll your damage. Javelin Catcher, double damage and 1d6 bleed. Not necessary because he's already down.
So, that was nice.
There you go.
Soul's gonna step back a little bit more because they're still freaking the fuck out.
Alrighty.
They're hyperventilating.
Archie.
Alright, Archie's gonna go to town on... Let's pick on the weak guys first, just Ogre 2. So I'm gonna go to the full round attack, the power punch against the Ogre 2. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was a nat 1 and a 17.
Okay. See, luckily the 17 strikes first and hits, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, cool.
And then I need you to confirm that critical miss.
You got it.
Alright, so you deal 23 damage. Very nice.
So that confirms.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, no. I guess
No,
if the 17 hit, then an 18 would not confirm.
Yeah, so that does not confirm the miss. So you
Okay.
can continue your full attack.
And then I'm going to go with the power attack still. That was a 12 and a 17.
Alright, the 17 is going to hit.
Alright. And that is 12 points of damage total.
Alright, and it's
You got him! Yay!
Alright, Markus.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around and look at Soul, and over my shoulder give like the head nod to Karis, like, "You see what I just saw?"
Soul is still breathing heavy, and they're looking in your direction, but they don't look like they're looking at you.
So lucky that the heat of battle has got Lovette distracted, because she would be like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Channel energy.
Alright, you heal 14
Nice.
damage to everyone.
Boom.
Does that bring Archie back? Oh, 2 points. Wow. Oh yeah, see, we got this.
Yeah.
Let's
you
turn around fast.
You
Or
guys
let me,
worry way too much.
I'm gonna acrobatics back up onto the top of this, just because I want.
Why
to.
do you guys want to destroy the cart?
I know, right?
You guys are the worst!
But it's so small!
Okay, you failed to do that.
Oh dear.
I don't really want to get the cart destroyed, but I don't have anywhere to go. I want to stay close to Archibald because it makes us stronger.
Right. Vera.
Alrighty, I'm going to first of all move the sphere on top of the big ogre.
Okay, that's move action. Alright, Big Ogre 1's going to get a reflex save. He fails. Go ahead and roll 3d6.
Ooh.
That is a 10.
10 damage. Alright.
He's in the red.
Okay, you have a
Alright.
standard action left.
I would like to summon Swarm.
Alright, would you like to summon bats, rats, or spiders?
It's an awesome
We're
question.
doing bees.
More bees.
Yeah,
So, bats, rats, or spiders?
is that right?
Bees would have a different... Like, bats, rats, and spiders can all be damaged by... Actually, spiders would be... I think a spider swarm is immune to physical damage, but a rat swarm and a bat swarm are not.
So why can't it be a bee swarm?
Because they are also immune to physical damage.
They're immune to
And the
physical
spell
damage,
does not-
and they fly, so...
And the spell does not produce things that does that.
Oh, bats.
Bats are...
It produces bats.
Bats, right. I mean, if you want them to function as bats mechanically, that's fine. They can just look like
Right.
bees, but they'll be the size of bats.
Okay.
Okay.
Bat-sized bees!
That's
And
terrifying.
I discussed with you that since I'm a swarm monger, I can actually control these ones.
That's horrifying. Just
No, they're summoned creatures, so yeah.
Well, normally this spell, they would attack anything.
Gotcha. Okay, and where would you like them to be?
I will put those on Ogre 2.
Alright. We're going to do 1d6 damage. So go to roll that.
Alright.
Max
Nice.
damage.
Sick.
Hummel.
Alright, Hummel's going to go onto the left side of the ogre that is in front of the cart. And they're going to basically surround a portion that isn't in the sphere of fire. And I'll roll for attack.
You got it.
All right, that's a 9.
Okay. Takes 9 damage.
Pretty good damage.
Yeah. Almost doing good
Dude,
today.
what's your damage?
It's 9.
Okay. Lovette.
Alright. Well, I was going to get out and start shooting, but it honestly looks like it's pretty handled now, so instead I'm going to cast Magic Fang on Archibald. Get his big blades out.
So for Magic Fang, it's only going to affect one of his attacks. So the easiest way to do that is for you to add those in as a miscellaneous modifier, when you're making that attack.
Okay.
If it were Greater Magic Fang, we could apply it to all of his attacks. But
Right. I'm going to have it on the fists, the claw attacks.
yeah, figured. All right, move action.
No. I'll stay where I am.
All right. Okay, Big Ogre 1 is going to, instead of attacking Alpha, he is in range. He's going to attack Karis. Oof, both attacks hit. Karis is down.
What?
What?
Ooh.
All right, Big Ogre 2 is going to make a full attack against Archie. Both attacks miss. Alpha
Nice.
falls to the ground. Soul.
Markus, heal her.
I have to wait my turn. No,
No.
I don't want to.
It's Soul's
yes.
I'm gonna move up a bit closer.
turn. All right.
Get my point blank shot ready, and I'm gonna try to hit Big Ogre 1
Oh, boy.
to the north of us.
Oh,
That's an 18.
Oh, that's a 7.
That's
I thought that was a 1.
That's
Yeah.
gonna miss.
It's a miss.
That's gonna miss. Archie,
Oh,
you're up.
shit.
Alright. He's gonna go for the full round attack against Big Ogre 2.
All right.
Come on, baby. Those were good rolls. 29,
Yeah.
26.
Those are both hits.
Alright.
Drop
and
your
then I want
wings.
to modify. Do the double power attacks for those as well. See if they turn out as nice. I got
Okay.
a 23 and a 12.
One wing. Okay, so you got 2 fists and a wing. So give your fists a +1 damage.
Alright. So this is one fist.
Mhm.
Does 22 points. Second fist does 15 points of damage.
Okay, and the wing.
And the wing does 16 points of damage.
Done.
Jesus. All right. Okay, Garbin Shortfellows.
Okay.
Heal her, please.
Of course. I can either do stabilize or
Don't touch her.
blessing surgery.
Do you have to touch her for either of these?
No, that's not going to help her. Yeah. Sorry. She's not dying yet, is she?
She's dying.
Yes,
She's
her
dying.
current
Then I
state
need
is
to
dying.
stabilize. I need to stabilize.
Okay.
Shit.
Cast stabilize,
I mean, you could do that. Yes.
or I could just channel energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Correct.
All right. You heal 14 damage to everybody, which is enough to also cap off Archie and Soul.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, Vera.
And Vera gets a lot of fucking turns in a row.
Alrighty. I'm going to keep the flame sphere on top of the ogre in front of the cart.
Okay, we're gonna roll his reflex then for that, and he passes.
Alright. Then I'm going to activate point blank shot, and I'm going to take a spear that's on my apiary and throw it. Can I do that?
Yeah, you should have what? The silver long spear, or what? What are you throwing?
Yes, the silver long spear.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, go ahead.
Alright.
Point blank shot.
And...
Nat 20.
nope, don't confirm though.
Does not confirm. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. And there's a 2.
So
Plus nine.
11 in
11.
total.
All right, you
Yep.
deal 11 damage to Ogre 1, Big Ogre 1 rather, and that is your turn. Aside from a move action.
I'll stay above.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d6 for the Bat Swarm.
Alright. There we are. 6!
Yay!
Wow! Damn!
You're doing so good with these rolls!
All right, and Big Ogre 2 drops.
Yay!
Wow.
Thank God. Plus
Nice.
this mess.
Go ahead and roll 2d6 for Hummel.
Alright.
10
Oh,
damage.
Damn.
10. Yeah, boy!
He also
Yeah,
drops.
boy!
Yeah!
Vera
dude.
is the best.
Vera did fucking kill it. I love how a group of anything come out and attack us in the middle of the woods, and we're like, don't attack, you're heavily outnumbered.
Pretty much. All right. So as the dust clears, you guys are now surrounded by ogre corpses, and Karis will brush herself off and stand up.
If we're out of initiative, I'm going to run over to her side.
Yeah, let me
and kind of,
unlock
like,
tokens. There you go.
stand between her and Markus and be like, don't touch her. Don't lay a finger.
So she's
Stand
going
back.
to step over here by Alpha, and she's going to start channeling energy.
So Soul, after everything went down, Soul just kind of went to their knees and is just staring at the ground.
Crow should show up any minute now.
All I did was scream his name. I didn't say anything else.
That's true.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
so,
you did say other things. You said, Markus, heal her.
Yeah. You hear Grow on the other end of the line, and he's going to ask what's wrong, what happened.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
Alright, he's going to sound very concerned and ask if everything's okay.
I got scared. I'm sorry.
Alright, he is going to probably ask again if everything's okay, just to have you reassure him, and then he'll leave you alone if you want him to.
I'm fine. I'm sorry. I just panicked. I'm sorry.
Okay. He's going to disconnect the line after saying that if you need anything, let him know.
Is everyone okay?
I think so. Are these corpses suitable for our colonies?
Your
No.
work?
Prototype one?
They're too large. She's basically burnt almost all of her channels for the day, but she's got herself healed to full, and she's got Alpha almost fixed up completely. These corpses aren't suitable. We need ones that are human-sized.
Human-sized.
Is there a way to call the horses back?
Can I see the horses?
Yeah, you can see that they've run pretty far away, because between the ogres and the fire, they were pretty freaked out.
Can I use percussion to call them back?
Yes, you can.
That is a 33 on my end.
Alright, you bang your drums, and the horses return.
Vera will go to the other carts, make sure everyone is okay, and once they're done with that, they're going to go over to the giant bonfire and start using Create Water on it and see if they can...
Get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know if they can. Create Water isn't exactly a powerhouse.
It's not Create Oasis, that's for sure.
Yeah. Alright. But
Lovette,
Yes.
could I borrow that rope you got a while back?
Uh,
I'm gonna tie the horses back into the carriage.
Oh yeah, I already made a lasso on it.
Well, I don't need it to be lassoed, I just need rope.
Oh, it is. Okay, but...
We have 4 horses.
I'll go get it out of the cart.
okay,
Jesus Christ.
Karis is gonna walk over, and she says, I can use mending and maybe fix something.
Oh, that would be amazing, Karis. Thank you. Soul still
Alright,
looks
good.
really distraught.
Karis,
there it is again.
while she's using mending to try to fix the carriage,
I'll also use mending to help.
she sort of mumbles about how if Alpha had taken any more damage, it would have been very expensive to replace him.
Oh, right. Those kind of spells cost money for materials.
She nods. Yeah, they're cheaper than most constructs, but still, figure it's good that he didn't fall in battle.
How much, Karis?
Oh, well, Alpha would have cost, I think, about 60 gold or so.
Soul hands Karis 60 gold just in case.
Thanks, but it's okay. You've all done...
Are you sure?
She nods. You've all done more than enough for me. I don't need to take your money, too. Besides...
It's not taking. I'm giving it to you.
I'm getting valuable field research from all this. I mean, my spell worked before I got clobbered.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I freaked out too.
Oh, I'm not sure I heard you freak out. I think I might have been unconscious at the time.
Soul looks like a little relieved in a way. Okay, but I'm glad you're okay. I was worried about you.
She rubs the side of her head. Yeah, I'm not exactly heavily armored.
Yeah.
But, well, I guess I'll still consider this a successful field test.
Soul kind of nods and is soothing the horses by, petting them and checking their faces and stuff and making sure none of them are too hurt or anything. Are any of them hurt?
No, the attack on it was against the rigging that was holding them to the wagon.
Alright. Well, did Vera's water get rid of that bonfire though?
Yeah, after enough time passes, yeah.
Cool.
So, the last of the ogres are vanquished. You guys have put out the fire on the road, and the wagon's back in one piece, and y'all can continue your trek north.
Alrighty.
Dude, this was a heavy one. For some people, anyways. Before we head out, I'm actually going to, if we're in the same formation, ask Karis if she's cool with riding with just Archie and the dog, and I was gonna ride with Vera.
In the back carts?
Yeah, up at the front of one of the back carts.
Yeah, Karis is fine with that.
Alright, Karis. I've been thinking what you said earlier, and I didn't really give you much of a good answer, but I do think it's important you know how important you are to me. At least, I cannot speak for anyone else. I think you mean a lot to all of us, but you've really changed my world in a very short amount of time.
She kind of doesn't know what to say to that. She stumbles over her words and eventually just kind of gets out a thank you.
Alright, and I'll go sit up with Vera.
Does the other carts have double seating as well?
Yeah, they're just kind of big wagons, so
Okay.
they're not really all that fancy. They're not even covered. They're just open wagons.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to start rolling for you guys to get out of this area.
Oh, I want to do a travel conversation while we do that.
Okay.
So, another secret conversation. I'm going to talk to Vera this time.
You got it.
Let's play the game where Lovette takes every single person singularly out.
Yep. Oh, I mean, can we?
All right.
So, I just figured that we're probably out of earshot of the rest of the party. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about your friend Baren.
Oh, what do you want to know?
I don't have anything in particular. I just realized that when that happened, it doesn't seem to have hit anyone else really that hard, and I can't blame you because none of you knew how, but it's hard for me to imagine that it not being a big deal. And so I realized that maybe I should get to know the people who are important to all of you.
Well, from what I can say is people do die often. It may not be something that you want to be used to, but sometimes you just have to go on with it.
It's like to it.
I'm sure there is. But as for Baren, I don't know, he's always there to defend me, to serve the hive, and truth be told, I don't know where he is anymore.
How did you meet him?
When I was younger and first starting the hive, I just had met him on the road, and he, for some reason, took a immediate interest in the group, and it just kind of happened out of nowhere.
Sympathize with that on a level.
I definitely can't complain.
I've also been wondering, how did you discover Mimilifla or come across? I don't quite know that I understand the relationship.
Vera looks down, just forward and down a bit.
I was lost in the woods when I was younger, and I was hungry, weak, injured, and I don't really think that I could have gone on much longer. And suddenly I had heard a voice basically telling me that everything would be alright, and that if I were to join with her, they'd make everything better. And I, not having a choice, it turned out to be exactly what I needed. Millie has always been there for me. She's taught me everything I've known. As much as I may not be the best druid, everything I did learn, I learned from her.
Well, you're special enough that she selected you specifically.
I don't see how that can be. I'm nothing that special.
I think you're quite an incredible person. I misjudged you at first, but you have done a lot for me, and you've asked for nothing in return.
That's how it should be.
I agree.
So how are you doing, by the way? I know the death has hit you quite hard.
I could be doing better. I'm okay, though. I'm fine.
I know it's not easy getting over a death, but just know that you at least tried. That truly is important.
I wonder if I should not have. So, she would still be here if I had just left alone.
Would it be better if she was still here, unable to do anything?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Sometimes you have to look at the bad hand that you're dealt and just continue on with it. I try not to think about such things, but it's the best I can do.
I don't know where to go. Don't have a direction to move in. Everything feels so pointless.
Well, if I recall, those twins seem to have something to do with Moira's condition. Maybe we could figure something out with that. Maybe justice can be served.
You're also concerned with justice.
Justice is important.
My mother did not agree, and Moira did not agree. She felt that justice was often intrusive to love.
In the way of love.
Yes, but acting lovingly.
Vera will slightly laugh at the just the term love.
I really don't see how love has anything to do really with anything.
With anything.
Not really.
It is what drives your hive. That is what keeps it together.
Well, do you mean, what kind of love do you speak? If familial?
Just
Or-
all the kind, so just caring about other people.
Or are you talking about real name?
Oh, I'm not specifically talking about romance.
I misunderstood then.
So you're not a romantic type.
You could say that.
I'm not exactly surprised.
Oh?
Oh, I just don't seem. I don't know. You didn't seem interested in, and you like slice people in half. Like it's no big deal.
Well, is it?
It depends on who it is. A little.
Well, maybe some people deserve it.
I don't know about that. Maybe. Actually, yeah. Some people, I suppose, deserve it. But the people who deserve it the most tend to be really good at getting away with avoiding it. Okay. Well, I think we got the one-on-one info out of the
So,
conversation.
nice day we're having here.
What
This is
are
a
your
great-
followers just like, what do we got to eat?
More beetles.
We're supposed to eat the beetles?
What, you're training to Goofy? Max!
Yeah.
You gotta eat the beetles!
We got beetles.
So we're on the road.
Again.
Yeah.
I just want to get back to Vilga.
Yeah. Do you?
Yes, I want to get to the main story. I want to find out these weird symbols.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
that over there?
Are you ready to face Siva?
I mean,
I mean, she might be awesome.
Let's do the D&D thing.
Okay, so rolling up a couple of things. We're gonna go 3 more days in the future. Boom.
woo!
All right, it's now the 26th. Bam, bam, and you guys move up on the map. This makes it the 26th December. Year
Can you
766.
heal us?
Yeah. Let me rest the party and heal everybody. As you guys are traveling along the road, I need a perception check from the party.
Woo! A roll!
God damn it, 16.
Let this be better than my last one. 30!
30. Okay.
I'm in the lead card. It's okay.
That's fine.
That's true.
So as you guys are traveling, you notice really early on, you can see a group of ogres moving up the road behind you. They're hustling to try to catch up to you guys. And with that perception roll, you can see they do not look friendly.
Are they fast enough to catch up to us?
They're going to be able to catch you, yeah, as far as like their movement speed versus your guys' movement speed at your current pace. Now,
At our current pace.
Right. Now, you because you guys are going overland travel speed, which is pretty much just a calm, decent trot.
Can we set our pace to grueling?
Yeah, you can attempt to set your pace to grueling. You could even, if you wanted to, set your rations to meager. So,
We did increase our pace.
right. If
Would
you
we be able
increase-
to outrun them?
Yes, if you increase your pace, you could outrun them. However, I would require a handle animal check in
And we
order
have
to
3
do
of
that.
Yeah,
and
we
you
have-
have multiple wagons. So it's possible that if one of them fails, you might be leaving people behind.
All right.
I don't want to do
Quick
that to
question.
Vera.
Quick questions
That'd be
before
very
we do these things.
Mhm.
So, a couple days have passed. Are we in the same cart arrangement, or is Vera back up front?
I assume Vera's staying with her group.
Yep.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Unless otherwise noted, we're going to keep the same configuration.
Okay. I'll probably go back to the main cart after like a day or two,
Okay.
because it's much cozier. But yeah, if this is before then, I might still have stayed there for a couple of days. Which means
This would be 3 days after your conversation.
Okay, I'm still there then. I've
Alright.
been taking that cart for that many days.
Okay, so once again, you see a group of ogres running up the road toward you guys from the south as you guys are traveling to the north. So they're gaining on you at current pace.
Do we have any ability to make traps or anything?
Oh, I mean, I should. No, I guess not. Well, yeah, actually, I could.
You guys don't really have any kind of trap kits or anything on you.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anything like that, but I could drop some summon monsters for them to meddle with.
Okay. So what Soul's going to do, they're going to start to slow down their cart, which usually when you're in a caravan, when one cart starts to slow down, the other ones kind of just follow suit naturally, just visually, right? So Soul's going to kind of start to slow down. They'll hand the reins to Markus, and they'll kind of climb on top of the first one as Markus is slowing it down for them completely. And they're going to wave to Vera, and they're going to make a very silly hand gesture where it's big head, where their arms go around their head, and then they like have their hands out in a claw motion.
By the way, does Vera see it?
You are close enough that you can just shout to each other.
Yeah.
Also,
And they're saying ogre while doing this stupid gesture.
Okay.
does Vera see ogres already?
With it being pointed out, though, it's able to be seen pretty easily.
Ogres!
Alright, I talk into my little receiver on my gauntlet. I'll cast a message at Soul and be like, okay, just speak normally now. What else?
They're behind us running at quite a fast pace. I don't want to risk losing anyone in the other carts. for Vera, so I think we just gotta fight him.
Do you have like a clock hand direction, like 9 o'clock?
Behind us.
Look back and do I see them?
Yeah, they're on the road behind you.
Oh, okay.
Vera will activate Mellifera's boon and will hand the reins to one of the hive members and have them both go around, if possible, the front cart so that they're not in the front.
The closest to the ogres coming? Okay.
I'm going to beckon Familiar and also summon a swarm of Velvet Ants.
Okay.
You're going all out.
Yeah, I have to defend my buddies.
Yeah. They're going to get slaughtered otherwise.
Seeing what kind of HP NPCs have?
It's pretty bad, yeah.
It's like a Cheez-It.
So, I must have, like... That is a great insult. Motherfucker, you have the HP of a Cheez-It. Do not try and fight me. So I'm going to press the button to make Archie fold up so I can summon other monsters without a problem.
Alright, okay.
So I'll do that, and then I'll toss out one of my summon monster abilities. I'm going to toss out a cheetah. So a big mechanical, large cat-looking deal rolls out. Although it doesn't really have a head. It has gears that create like a clamp with blades inside for teeth, but that's not functioning like a head. It doesn't look like it houses a brain.
So, while the back carts are getting ready and stuff to go around, Soul's gonna knock on the carriage as ours is slowly coming to a complete stop and just call down to Karis and Archie. Hey guys, we got ogres coming. Get out and let's get fighting, I guess.
She's a little sphere.
And I will send the Hummel Swarm to berate them as they're coming to
berate
charges.
Berate
them.
Is Archie actually a sphere?
Yeah, I can't have him and the...
No, I'm asking the DM.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Sorry, what?
Is Archie actually a sphere when I check the inside of the carriage? He is.
Archie has been decompressed.
I wasn't sure, because I don't know how autonomous he is now.
Yeah, he's becoming a bit different.
He is. Maybe if they attack the puppy.
Feel John Wicket?
Yeah, basically. Oh my god, dude, is Archie's arc going to be that he becomes Ogre John Wick?
I am totally Ogre John Wick.
Mm. Well, that's damage before the fight. Okay.
Why do you do possibility
we'll say 10 for that.
Right before a battle?
He's a ballsy.
I think 10's enough for that. Y'all survive, probably. Alright, so you guys end up getting the wagons somewhere on the other side of you. The wagons that are holding the weaker Cheez-It people, as you called them. So they're going to be safely off the board. You guys we'll give you 2 rounds to put things together. So go ahead and, Vera, burn your Mellifera's boon and apply the abilities to yourself. You haven't already.
Alright.
So we'll start with Garbin with initiative.
I'd like to do Summon Monster 3.
Alright, so Summon Monster 3, you gain a giant ant, ape, aurochs, boar, cheetah, constrictor snake, crocodile, dire bat, electric eel, leopard, monitor lizard, shark, and wolverine.
Stat-wise, the cheetahs...
You know what? Just to see how well a summon monster cheetah does versus his cheetah, yeah, let's do a cheetah.
Oh, versus mine?
You're giving in to peer pressure. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Burn the spell, please. Alright.
I wasn't trying to tempt Skrewy into competing with mine, because mine is also objectively better, because I'm a summoner.
So, is that all Skrewy's gonna do for his turn?
Yeah, that's all he can do. It's a full round action.
Okay, so the next turn
that's a menacing thing.
Is going to be a big menacing thing. So, you guys remember the ogres and the big ogres, right?
Yeah.
Got big ogres. Well, leading them is a really big ogre.
Oh, God. How big is a really big ogre?
A really big ogre, well, she's pretty big.
Oh, it's the goddamn queen.
Oh.
She's lovely.
Could you describe?
Yeah, I will happily describe this. You see, leading the group of ogres attacking you, the largest is a scantily clad female ogre, which stands about 9 feet tall, has greasy, matted, nasty-looking hair, a flat face with almost a bat-like nose, overly long ears. One hand only has 3 really fat fingers. The other hand looks more human. She has a superfluous third breast on the right side of her chest, underneath her right breast, and it's all covered in this nasty, barely stitched together leather strapping. Suspended below that is a disgusting-looking loincloth, and she has these horrid little spiked teeth in her mouth, and her eyes glow a pale yellow. She is leading this group of ogres, and as she gets close enough, she's going to point her weapon, which is a large man catcher, at the party, and she is going to scream to her flunkies that nobody escapes Queen Roxy, and has them attack.
Oh, I should look at Marchio.
Alright, so let's see. You guys do get a little more time, so Vera, you're up.
So I'm going to focus both of my swarms on top of a rock. Because in 2 rounds, at least Hummel can get 120. I don't know how far away they are.
Okay, so you're going to send Hummel on ahead?
Yep.
How much HP does Hummel have?
I believe Hummel, I think we said it was half mine.
Okay, if he's a familiar, it's half yours. Yeah, if he's a familiar, it will be. Okay, so you said you're sending Hummel out
to get Roxy.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let me see if my Velvet Ants have a speed.
Mechanically, it'll be a spider swarm.
Saying they are velvet ants is the flavor text.
They're 20-foot movement speed. They're really relatively slow.
Okay. So, spawn them 40 feet ahead of you.
Yep.
40 feet?
Yep.
Okay. So that takes a round to summon those. So yep. Hummel moves down his 120 feet. He's double moving, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, he's going to get down and he'd be able to start attacking the enemy leader. So go ahead and roll 2d6.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hummel.
It's not feeling today. He's tired of carrying the team.
You're waking up.
Wake me up!
It's getting cold outside. He's not ready for this shit.
Wake me up inside.
Alright. What the cheetahs to do?
I'll go after whichever one the bees attacked.
Okay. So in that case, we're going to have Cheetah 1 making a bite attack against the really big ogre. And that is going to miss terribly. Well off the map. So Cheetah 2, what would you like Cheetah 2 to do, Markus?
Can they do a charge attack?
Yes. Yes, they can. Do you want to
Attack.
go against an ogre, a big ogre, or a really big ogre?
Let's go against just a normal-sized ogre.
Normal-sized ogre. You got it, buddy. So we're going to have it roll an attack against the normal-sized ogre, and that is going to miss.
These cheetahs are worthless.
Yeah, but hopefully they'll be cannon fodder.
Okay,
Man, Keni, you turn on people so fast.
All
They
right.
missed 1 attack each. You don't even know what they rolled.
The ogres are wielding great clubs, and the first ogre to be up is the one that Cheetah 2 just charged. He is going to swing back at the cheetah and miss. Ogre 2 is going to move over to assist Ogre 1 and attack that cheetah. And he is going to maybe critically miss. Let's see what happens. He does not critically miss.
That would have been nice.
Ogre 3 is going to move to assist Ogre 1 as well.
They're all just trying to kill this cat.
They're trying to fucking,
And he lands...
curb stomp.
He lands 11 damage on the cheetah with his great club. The next is going to be Soul.
Okay, I'm debating on something. Should I try to use tongues at all, guys?
We have already attacked them.
I think you might learn what they're after, and it's probably something that we can't help. They're probably like, we want to eat them.
They have 15 Cheez-It people, and we like Cheez-Its a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yum, yum, Cheez-Its. They do just take the cart and dump it into their mouth like an almost empty box.
Alright, for now I guess I'll do mirror image.
What we're going to do for that is I'm going to need you to roll a die for me.
Okay, which one?
You guys are level 6, so I need you to roll a d4 plus 2.
Okay, so 3.
Right. You create 3 alternate copies of yourself, and now the 4 of you kind of swirl around in a weird way to make it to where it's impossible to determine which of you is the real one.
Alright, and then I'm gonna kind of angle out a bit more just so it's easier for us to not get in each other's ways. So I'm kind of going, because I was at the front of the main carriage, and now I'm kind of going around to the right side of it. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got my weapon ready and everything. I just imagine what mirror image looks like is what double team is supposed to look like.
I was exactly going to say, so there's a Pokemon battle
There's
right
a Pokemon
now.
battle right now.
Alright, so the big ogres get to go. Big ogre 1 is going to box in and basically cover the final flank of Cheetah 2.
Jesus.
And attack him. And we're going to roll that. And Cheetah 2 is struck and vanishes in a flash of sparks.
Wow.
Well, there's that dick measuring contest.
Oh boy.
Alright. Big Ogre 2 is going to move over and attack Cheetah 1, which is attacking currently the really big Ogre. So he's going to move over and attack Cheetah 1. That is going to hit. And Cheetah 1 is destroyed immediately. Again, in a shower of light and sparks.
Little bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces of metal. But all it takes is one solid Great Club strike to completely destroy it.
Alright, they're not as tough as I was hoping.
Right.
Well,
Lovette.
Those cheetahs, though.
we're in bad shape then, because I don't have time for Archibald.
Yep.
This is not good. Archie was kind of like you guys' ace in the hole in the last fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now you don't have that delicious 52 hit points to chew through.
Yeah, and I didn't take the Summon Eidolon spell. I thought about it. I thought about it for exactly this sort of situation. That's okay. I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Alright, I'm going to burn another one of those.
Alright.
And this time I'm going to summon 1d4 plus 1 of the ants. Because if we're going to have meat shields, might as well make a lot of them.
Okay, giant augmented ants. Give me a d4 plus 1 then.
Ooh, alright, that was 4 of them.
Alright, 4 total. Alright, and where would you like them to appear?
Well, as close as I can. So that is also 40, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so then yeah.
40 feet out?
As close as I can get them.
So you check them 40 feet out.
How far is the second cart behind us?
It went ahead.
Oh, it went ahead?
Yeah, the
That's
Cheez-It
fine.
people moved ahead of you guys.
Oh, fantastic. I like them forming a defensive line like that, though. I want to keep that.
So their initiative's been set to follow yours. Anything else you want to do on your turn? Do a move action left.
I guess I'll head over to the other one and see if I can grab Archie.
And that puts you outside the wagon there. And augmented ants. Do you want them just to move south and attack? Because their movement speed is 50, so they should be able to make charge attacks on all the ogres if you want them to.
Oh, sure, yeah. Have them all charge.
Okay, and do you want to go after ogres, big ogres, or really big ogres?
Let's go after a regular ogre for now.
Okay, closest one to them would be Ogre 3. So I'm going to have them, all 4 of them, make an attack. So I'm just going to roll 4 of these simultaneously against Ogre 3.
Oh, jeez.
So that is a miss, a hit, a miss, and a hit. Okay.
Nice.
So 2 hits. First one deals 9 damage, the second one deals 7 damage. Do you want them to attempt to grapple the target as well?
If they can, then sure.
They have grab as their part of their...
Right, I remember that. I didn't know if it worked because he's bigger than they are.
They can try. It'll probably fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth trying.
Yeah, neither works.
Okay.
Okay, so the ants get down there and attack. They do a little bit of damage, and Ogre 3 is now heavily injured.
Nice.
Takes us to Karis, bottom of the initiative order. Karis is going to open the trunk and step out of the wagon and command Alpha to step forth and defend everyone. So, her turn, she's going to step out and ready herself. She's actually probably going to cast Mage Armor on herself real quick. On Alpha's turn, he's going to assemble himself and step in front of Karis, basically, in a defensive posture. Okay, so the swarms are going to get down there. Okay, so round 2, Garmin. Markus.
Let's do a sling stab right at the forehead of the really big.
Okay, that is a ways away from you, about 150 feet away from you. So you can try that, but it'd be a pretty hard shot.
I'm going to try it.
Okay, go ahead and make a sling staff attack.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
damn!
Wow! Alright,
Damn.
so the first attack, the first roll was a nat 20. So the confirmation roll was dropped as a nat 18. So let me see if a 24 will hit. So that will not confirm.
Oh, jeez.
A 24 will not confirm, but you do strike, so go ahead and roll damage. You did 5 damage.
Oh, right to her forehead.
Yeah, you strike Roxy at the head for 5 points of damage. She pissed. Alright.
You aggroed her.
Imagine if I confirmed the crit.
Okay, so what she's going to do now is she is going to swing her man catcher wildly at the swarm of bees attacking her.
Nice.
Bees!
Shouldn't work, should it?
Well, normally it would not work. Physical damage is, immune for swarms that small. This man catcher that she's using appears to be enchanted.
Oh, no.
Alright. Now, luckily, one of her attacks misses, so she strikes and hits Hummel for 8 points of acid damage.
Oh, no.
Alright, Vera, you're up.
I'm going to fly up 20 feet
Okay,
and then fly forward 20 feet.
okay.
And I'm going to send my Velvet Ants to attack Roxy if they're able to make it to.
They're not able to make it, but they can double
Okay.
move. Alrighty. Anything else you want to do this round?
Nope.
Alright. Hummel, give me a 2d6 roll, please.
Alrighty. That is a 7.
Alright.
Also, is Hummel able to hit anyone else, by the way?
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and apply that damage to Big Ogre 2, I believe, is in range. Just to remind me, what's the DC on that again?
That is 17.
Okay, and it's sickened if it fails?
That is correct.
How long?
I roll a d6.
Roll a d6.
I knew it! 1.
Okay, applied sickened for 1 turn to Ogre 2, Big Ogre 2. Alright, Spider Swarm moves down as far as he can. That takes us to Archie, who's not active. Alright, Ogres. So, Ogre 1, Ogre 2, Ogre 3, and Big Ogre 1 all just killed the cheetahs. Well, just cheetah 2, I think. They're going to move up and go after the augmented ants, which attacked Ogre 3.
One was my cheetah.
Cheetah 2.
Get gone. It died so fast.
Yeah, it died. It dropped in 1 hit.
I
Alright.
did. That's true.
So Ogre 1 and 2 end up destroying Augmented Ant 1, and Ogre 3 is going to attack Augmented Ant number 2. All of the attacks so far are landing. Alright, Augmented Ant 2 is heavily injured. Soul, you're up.
Okay, so because I'm the buffer, I'm going to use Inspire Courage on everyone. Hooray!
Yay.
It's what I'm good at.
Support is important. Support is an underglorified role.
Alright, so Inspire Courage, Soul is playing their lyre. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's my turn, guys.
And what a good turn it was. Alright, Big Ogre 1 is going to 5-foot step and get a double attack in. He's going to split his attacks if he can, and it looks like he can. So, first damage is going on Augmented Ant 2, dropping it. Second damage is going on Augmented Ant 3, heavily injuring it. Big Ogre 2 is going to do the same thing, trying attacking 3 and 4. Looks like both of those hit as well. So here's the one on 3, and here's the one on 4.
I asked a curiosity question.
Yes.
How long does it actually take to get Archie backing up?
1 minute, which is 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
10 rounds?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
as
thought-
you started it. You did start the timer, though, right?
I'm about to.
I thought you.
Yeah.
Has not started yet, no.
No, I couldn't on that turn.
Alright.
That's an action. Well,
Oh.
honestly,
there's-
the way that we do the timer is not how it works, and Beardy is super generous about it to begin with.
So, the augmented ants are all destroyed except for 4, which is heavily injured. That takes us back to
I
Lovette's turn.
really thought those were going to buy us more time.
The ogres are hitting like trucks.
Yeah, they are. Okay, so two-part question.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that generosity and stretch it, or see if I can. I won't try. Okay, reading through the description for both summoning the Eidolon and the summoning the monster. First of all, it says that you cannot use the summon monster ability when your Eidolon is summoned. It does not say anything about the other way around.
They can't coexist.
Right, okay, that's what I figured. Can I start his timer, and then if they're still around in 10 rounds, or if I still have something summoned in 10 rounds, then it fails?
No, you cannot activate one while the other still exists.
Well, then I will just dismiss them, or is that an action?
You can dismiss Ant 4, yeah, and then also start the summon on Archie in the same turn.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay,
And,
let me go ahead and remove Augmented Ant number 4. Boom. Alright, you can now start the timer for Archie. So
Okay.
on round 12, when it comes up, Archie will appear. You think you're going to make it to round 12?
Well,
This will be fun. Alright, so it's a party without a tank, and we get to see how bad this goes.
Cool.
Alright, Karis
got
is
it.
up.
I didn't know the big one was going to be here. I would have kept him out at the very beginning. I got that information after I summoned the cheetah.
Mhm.
I would have totally not fucking... I feel like I screwed the pooch on this one, but I'm like, I didn't know.
I mean, there was a large party of ogres coming.
Well, yeah, but... Well, okay, I misjudged how good the cheetahs were, too. Because I have a lot of those summon monsters. I could keep a lot of them going all at once.
Alright, Karis is going to cast that same spell she cast last time and create a ghostly hand that is now tethered to the center of her chest.
Right.
Essentially a spirit hand that allows her to make touch attacks at ranged. So she's going to create that ghost hand, and that's going to be her turn. Alpha is going to take a 5-foot step forward, and he's going to stand in a defensive stance. Alright, Markus.
I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay, now Bless only has a 30-foot range, so you cannot go to untarget Vera.
Yep.
But everyone else there can be blessed, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the effect. Alright, you cast Bless on everyone within 30 feet of you. They all now gain a +1 to all attacks and +1 to saves versus fear. Alright, really big ogre's turn. She is going to make a double attack against Hummel again to try to swat him out of the sky. This time, both of her attacks hit. So she's going to do 4d6 acid damage to Hummel. That is 19 damage. So Hummel has taken 27 damage now, which means Hummel is on the ground.
Shit, this is going really poorly.
Magic items on bosses. Not good. Alright, Vera, your swarm has been swatted out of the air.
Alright, can you have the Veladance go onto Rexy?
Yes, they're in range now that they should be able to reach. So we're going to have that. Roll a d6, please. And let's see, they also have a poison, it looks like.
That is a 4.
DC 11, yeah, she actually can't fail that, so that sucks. Okay, 4 damage to Roxy, and we'll also apply that to Big Ogre 2, and he passes it. Okay, so neither of them are affected by the poison from the swarm. Alright, so that's your swarms. What do you want to do?
Alrighty. Is Rexy able to hit me if I'm above her?
She's pretty big, and she's using a man catcher, which is a reach weapon. So she could technically try to strike you with it from 15 feet away. She has probably like a 15-foot reach.
Okay. So how high would I have to be in order to avoid that?
You would have to be at least 20 feet off the ground. Well, probably 25 feet off the ground.
Alrighty. I will go 5 more feet up,
Mm-hmm.
and then head towards them.
Okay.
How close will I be to that?
Okay. So you're essentially 70 feet away from Roxy right now.
Okay. If I'm that far away, I'm not going to...
Okay. So now that the ogres have defeated the summoned cheetahs and augmented ants, they're going to start charging your guys' position. So they're actually going to be on the map that you can see now. So Ogre 1 is going to end up there after double moving. Ogre 2 is going to end up there after double moving. Ogre 3 is going to end up there after double moving, so just about right under Vera. And that takes us back to Soul.
Ah, shit. How fast do ogres move normally? I know they just charged.
30 to 40 feet as a move action, so they could charge between 60 and 80 feet, depending on how fast individuals are, because
Cool!
depending on the mutation and armor, that can slow them down. Some of them could have, like, little baby legs.
Alright. And it's just, the regular ogres currently closest to us?
So far. The big ogres haven't had their turn yet, so... And,
okay!
Roxy stayed behind to fight the swarm, so the other ogres are getting ahead of her.
Before I make my move, just to ask you efficiently, if I move up to where I just selected, which is about 30 feet forward, would I be able to hit Ogre 3 with point-blank shot?
You would be 5 more feet ahead.
Okay.
Now, if you, instead of going there, if you were to go there, you could do that with Ogre 1.
I'll do that then.
Okay. Right, you move up 30 feet. You can now attack Ogre 1 with a point-blank shot.
Cool!
Brave.
It's very brave.
I got mirror image going, so...
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
You do have a pretty good defensive spell right now.
Alright, Symphonia's Wit, do your thing. That is a 26.
That is a 26. That hits.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll Good job. Go ahead and roll damage against Ogre 1.
Alright.
Minimum damage.
That's a 5.
Alright, good job.
I'm trying, guys.
It's trying. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Big Ogre 1 is going to move up, and he is going to be there by the end of his turn. Big Ogre 2 is going to move up, and he is going to be there by the end of his turn. And that's Lovette.
So, am I able to take actions while his timer goes?
Yes.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is head over this way and take a shot with my crossbow at Ogre 3. I feel like that's a really stupid idea, though. So yeah, I'll run up 20 feet, fire at this guy. That's a 21.
Okay, 21 will hit with a repeating heavy crossbow. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, 8.
It's 8 points.
8 damage to Ogre 3, and Ogre 3 is still up, but heavily injured. Alright.
And I'll yell out to Val, come here, I can help you!
Alright, Garrus is going to move up 30 feet. She's going to move up next to Lovette, and she's going to cast a spell that is going to cause that ghostly hand to fly out and latch onto Ogre 1. So I'm going to have her make a touch attempt. It is successful. So her ghost hand is going to latch on to some part of Ogre 1, probably an arm, inconsequential where it actually lands. Alpha is going to move up, and he's going to double move just to get in front of everybody. And he's actually, in fact, he's going to go even one further to try to block for Soul as well.
Shield, shield, shield.
And yeah, he's got his shield up, so he's in a defensive posture. He's
Woo!
fighting defensively is the effect, which means he's going to take a -4 to attacks, but +2 to his AC. All right, Garbin, you're up, buddy.
Soul Sucker. Monster.
Undead monster, where you at?
Wow, y'all are moving ahead. Go low swaggins.
Better hit them
Sometimes
before they hit
getting-
us.
Yeah.
I will do Iron Skin on myself.
Okay.
Boom. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. So Garbin, you cast Iron Skin on yourself, giving yourself a +4 natural AC bonus. So really big ogre is going to make a double attack against that velvet ant swarm. It has crap AC. Yeah, it do. Okay. So she's going to hit it with both attacks. So here comes the acid damage. 9 points, which is really bad rolls on her part. However, that's actually how much HP it has. So that is actually enough to beat it. Damn. Okay. That thing's squishy as fuck. Okay.
I mean, it is an insect. Insects?
Many
Insecti?
Alright, so
Incidents.
she flattens it with a couple attacks from her man catcher, and that is her turn. So she's a full round now behind the other ogres.
Well, at least we delayed her.
Mm-hmm.
So Vera, you're up.
I
There
smacked
is
her face
Ogre
with a
3
stone.
is 25 feet below you, and it's also the most injured of your enemies currently.
I look at this ogre, just scream and summon a husk spear underneath him.
Nice, okay. So in your... drag the save out and drop that onto Ogre 3.
Okay, do
Alright, he saves. So he's going
Alright.
to take partial damage.
half damage.
Cool. Go ahead and roll the damage on him then.
Alrighty.
He still might die just from the half damage.
So 8 total.
8 total. He is still down. Okay.
Nice.
Woo! Nice job!
Yeah. I'd like for us to get rid of these guys before Big Mama gets here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let's see how
Great!
that goes.
Alright.
Hey, one good hit with a side. That's all it takes.
What's the percentage on that? Basically, what, two 20s?
Okay. So Ogre 1 is going to move up 10 feet and make an attack against Alpha. He is going to roll very high. Ouch.
Oh, shit.
And deals 15 damage. Jesus.
Oh,
To Alpha, which is a little bit less than half his health. Alright. Ogre 2 is going to move up here. And he's going to make an attack against Soul.
Okay.
Gets a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay.
no.
Oh,
about the mirror image?
No.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So here's
There's
the
mirror
good,
image.
Here's the good news. Let's see if this is a mirror image. So you have 4 versions of you, okay?
Yep.
So I want you to roll a d4, and on
Okay.
a 1 it will hit you. On a roll of 2, 3, or 4 it hits a mirror image.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
Mirror image.
He critically hits a mirror image, and it zoinks out. So it fizzles away as this enormous great club comes down and leaves a huge divot in the ground where your mirror was standing.
Soul's
Listen,
eyes are just saucers.
it would have absolutely devastated you had it hit you.
Ooh.
Just for shiggles, for my own interest, I'm going to just quickly see what it would have been if you...
No! Can I call for Grow now? Since we don't have Archie?
You can
Okay.
do that
Yeah,
anytime you
That's
want.
pretty nasty. So yeah, had he hit, it would have been a really nasty hit. It would not have killed you, just so you know. Would not have killed you.
Close to death, not fully dead.
Yeah, close, only mostly dead. Alright, so back to Ogre 2. He's going to miss, and we're going to go on to Ogre 3, but I do need to change your mirrors. 1 second. You have 2 mirrors left. Okay, got it. Ogre 3 is down. He's going to spurt some blood, but he's going to stabilize. Alright, Soul, you're up.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask Grow for help.
Nice.
Because we're down someone.
Okay.
And oh my god. I'm so squishy.
Okay, you're going to call into your ring as a free action.
Yes.
The link's going to be established, and it's going to
Okay.
take him a round to even, pick up. So,
Okay.
you have a move and a standard left.
You got it.
You got it. You got this. You got this.
If I move here, can I still hit that closest ogre?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. With point blank toggle. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move over there. Or actually, I can just do point blank shot first and then move there afterwards, can't I? Let's see if I hit this fucker. That's a 20.
That's an adjusted 20. 9 plus 11. So, that's going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. To Ogre 2.
cool.
Alright.
That's a 6.
That's a 6 damage. It's not your minimum, but it's not great either.
At least I'm hitting.
At least you're hitting. Okay. So Ogre 1, Big Ogre 1, is going to go to double move up, so he's going to move in a flanking maneuver. So is this guy. Lovette. Yeah, they're getting ready to start bringing the pain, because they know that Alpha's not going to last much longer. You don't really have a proper tank.
Boy, I know, I did not mean to screw this up so bad. Yeah, I really screwed this up. I'm going to cast that monster, too. The spell one, so that I can have that going with Archibald. Also, I don't know if I had made it clear before, but I did take his sphere with me.
Okay.
I'd like to summon a crocodile.
Cool,
oh,
cool.
Wait, right over here.
Alright, you want to summon a crocodile over there?
Yes. Are these all augmented, by the way?
Yeah.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, crocodile's up. Who's he going after?
He'll go after Ogre 2.
Big old bite onto Ogre 2. That is going to miss. He rolled a 5.
Oof. Of course he did.
Oof indeed. Okay, Karis, now that she has cast the Ghost Hand and made the touch attack to grapple onto Ogre 1, she's now going to use the spell that she's prepared, and she's going to make Ogre 1's day very, very bad.
I bet.
So, the ghostly white-looking glowing hand that's protruding from her chest, reaching out and then touching this ogre, is going to change from a white color to almost a glowing purple color. And when it does that, the ogre is going to make a fortitude save, fail it miserably, drop to his knees, and start vomiting blood everywhere.
Nice.
Alright, Alpha. Alpha's going to 5-foot step up and make an attack against ogre number 2. He's going to miss, mostly because he's in defensive stance.
Fair enough.
Alright, Markus. Oh, also, Karis is going to 5-foot step back. She sees Big Ogre 2, and she does not like it.
Oh.
She knows that, the rest of y'all can take a punch way better than she.
That's true.
Probably. Well, for now, I'm gonna do Divine Favor on myself.
Alright, so Divine Favor is going to give you a +1 luck bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls for every 3 caster levels you have, to a max of 3. Gonna last for 1 minute. And there you go. You cast Divine Favor, you have a move action left.
And good right here.
Okay, alright. Roxy is going to double move.
Shit, Vera, I'm sorry.
Alright, Vera, you've got Queen Roxy 25 feet beneath you.
Alright. First of all, when I look back, do I see, are the Hive members still moving, by the way?
Did you want them to? Because if you
Yes.
did, they will continue to move, yeah.
Yes.
So in that case, they're pretty far down the road. You've slowed these ogres down significantly. So if nothing else, if you all die here, you have probably bought them enough time to escape unharmed.
Alright,
So that the Weavers can kill them later.
That's if they go the wrong way, yeah. There's a shortcut through the woods.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to drop a flaming sphere,
Okay.
say onto Ogre 2.
Alright.
So I'll move over here and drop that Big Ogre 2, yeah.
Alright, you dropped the Flaming Sphere on Big Ogre 2. Go ahead and drop the DC if you have it there. Go ahead and drop it onto Ogre 2. And that's going to pass. That's a 19 adjusted. It's all or nothing damage for the Flaming Sphere. So it takes no damage from that. Alright. Archie continues to assemble. It's round 5. Like I said, he'll be up in round 12. Alright, Ogre 1. Ogre 1 is going to attack with a Great Club against Alpha. He is going to miss. Ogre 2 is going to 5-foot back, make an attack against the crocodile. He's going to hit and deal 12 damage. Ogre 3 is down, but stable. I'm going to go ahead and remove him, because I don't think he has any chance of getting healed right now, so I'm just going to get him off the board. Soul.
Okay, so I still have everyone selected. I need to select this crocodile now. Okay.
Alright.
I am going to inspire courage again on everyone since it just ended.
Alright.
Put on that sweet, sweet effect.
Mm-hmm.
Has Grow responded yet?
Yeah, so he's going to answer. He's going to say, "Oh, what's going on? You sound scared. What's up?"
Big ogres, really big ogres, really big ogres would really appreciate help. If not from you,
Okay.
maybe Daddy. I just
Describe where you are.
in a big field on the pathway,
All right.
heading towards Bill, going upwards past Purple Wall.
Alright, so you start to try to describe the area around you into your ring. That's all fine as a free action. What would you like to do as a move? Because I think you used your standard for music, and now your free action for talking. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna move 20 feet more towards the north.
Alright, you're gonna fuck off to the back. Alright.
I'm so squishy when it happens.
Yeah, so is everyone else, and you're not the squishiest, so...
I'm giving people buffs.
That's true. Alright,
Okay.
Big Ogre 1 is going to make a charge attack, like he needs it.
Ooh.
And he's going to charge in and swing at Markus.
The fuck?
I like how
Seriously?
that's your reaction.
Okay.
Did
okay.
he crit?
He almost crit.
Jesus.
Luckily, his confirmation roll did not resolve. Because what is Garbin's AC? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I need to check something. Does charge bonuses apply to confirmation rolls? And if they
That's a
do,
good
you
question.
probably just got critics. Oh shit, yeah, it takes all the same modifiers as the attack that was just
Give
made.
me a
It's
break.
basically just a mirror of the same
Fucking
roll.
break.
Which means he just barely, to the number, crit you.
Take over the queen?
Okay.
Is that possible? I
Don't
wonder.
do that. I don't want her in the party.
Oh no. Did I just hear what I thought I heard?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh god. Okay, technically
You gave us an all-powerful being who can
mean,
eat souls.
like I said, technically, yeah, you could if you really wanted to.
Super strong. Just say,
Oh god.
best tank we'll
Hold
ever
on.
have.
Yeah, if we're serious, she's super strong. Absurdly strong.
Just saying. Just saying.
Just
She would come
saying.
down to level 6, though. It goes to your level.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
but
not,
still.
that's not affecting her strength score.
That's true.
When I say super strong, I mean her actual strength score. She's ridiculous.
see.
But yeah, you'd trade out cleric abilities for fighter.
Oh no!
She's got-
Oh man! No, don't.
she's
don't.
a level 5 fighter.
You don't have any options for clerics in the ogres, so
yeah.
Yeah.
just take the strong one.
Yeah, she's a level 5 fighter.
Maybe Archibald pops out and rescues us. I don't know.
In what, 7 more turns?
Archibald pops out to rescue us.
We're
He looks-
already dead.
look, everyone's dead.
Was this a
The Adventures of Archie and
planned
Roxy.
encounter or was this a random encounter?
This was a planned encounter. This is Roxy getting revenge on
Okay.
you guys for killing her husband.
Son husband?
Yeah,
Yes.
Husband, son.
Sonsman.
Sunsman.
her husband. Ogres are funny. Alright, Big
Ooh.
Ogre 1 is going to critically hit Markus on
He
that
read.
charge attack. It's going to deal 34 points of damage, and he's going to gain momentum, meaning that he is going to
Oh.
gain a +2 on all of his attacks and damage rolls for 1 round. So he gets a small buff for the future.
Let's kill him.
Alright, anyway, Big Ogre 2's turn. He's just going to move up
God.
and attack. He's just too close to charge. And he is going to swing at, Lovette or Karis? Lovette or Karis? Lovette or Karis? Dice, you say Lovette, so
Okay.
we'll do that. And, wow,
Are you?
really? Really? Really?
Wow.
Is that
Wow.
a miss?
No, that's a hit. It's a 14.
Oh.
That hits.
Shazbot. Alright, well in that case,
At least it's not a crit.
yeah, it's not a crit. 18 damage. Lovette.
How badly hurt is this crack looking? Can
The
I?
crocodile has taken 12 points of damage and has 10
Mm-hmm.
HP left.
10 HP left.
You're fairly certain that one more hit is going to kill it. These
Yeah.
ogres hit for more than that.
Notably, Markus is gonna go before they do.
That's a good point. Well, what I was thinking of doing is bombing him,
Yeah.
but I will catch Alpha, and if I don't move, it will catch me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have that ability to blow up your...
Okay, I'm gonna tell Vera to regroup with us. Oh, come over here, we need to group! And I will cast Mage Armor. I'm gonna start with myself.
Okay, now would you like to defensively cast this, or would you like to provoke from 2 targets?
What is defensively casting?
You would need to make a concentration check or botch the spell, but you would not provoke. If you provoke and then get hit, you
Yeah.
have to make a concentration check.
Anyway,
if you're hit,
alright.
against the damage taken. So, if you want to cast a spell defensively, then you are going to take a DC 15 plus double the level of the spell you're casting. So it's a level 1 spell. So it's going to be
Yeah.
DC 17 concentration check in order to cast the spell without provoking. That's
Okay. What do I roll again for
a concentration check is a D20 plus your caster level and your ability score modifier used to determine your spell casting. So D20 plus 9, and you have to make a 17.
I made it.
Alright.
Nice.
Okay, you defensively cast Mage Armor on yourself, you said. Okay, you Mage Armor yourself up, increasing your AC to 18. You have a move action left, if you want to take it?
I'll 5-foot step on Markus.
You got it. Alright, Crocodile. What's he doing? Ogre 2?
Yeah.
Alligator, alligator, eat 'em up, alligator, alligator, eat 'em up,
And he misses. He
No,
rolled even
did not
worse
work.
than last time.
The chant did not help. Thank you, though.
Alright.
I
Inspired
tried.
courage.
I'll just go back to where I came from.
Alright, Karis is going to take a 5-foot step back and focus on her spell again, which is going to cause the Ogre 1 here to take another Fortitude save, which he will botch, and we're going to go ahead and have him heal over.
Wowzers.
Ogre 1 is going to vomit a spout of blood, and we're just going to go ahead and drop him. Yay! Yeah, there we go. Okay, so he don't feel so good. He falls over and drops. Alright, that ends that effect and spell, and that is the end of Karis' turn. Alpha is going to make a withdraw action and block. So he's going to move back as a withdrawal, so full round action, doesn't provoke, and stand there in front of Karis. Alright, Garbin.
Okay, so I have to 5-foot step north.
If you can heal my croc, if you're going to heal yourself, then that would be awesome.
So the channel is going to miss Vera, but I don't think Vera's hurt anyway. Oh no, Vera is hurt. Okay, so just make sure to
From pun damage.
That's true, pun damage. Also, don't ever select Alpha for a channel, please.
Okay.
He will not be healed by your effect.
That is a 9.
Alright.
You channel heal for 9 hit points, and...
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, if that guy gets a good swallop on me again, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah, but if he doesn't, then you can give it another go in next turn.
Yeah. You have 24 hit points.
That's good.
As long as he doesn't hit you for that or more, you're okay. Alright, the Queen's up.
Oh, fuck.
And if he does hit you for that or more, then we can welcome Queen Roxy as our new party member.
I like my Cleric. That would suck. I mean, really, really suck.
I mean, you could kill one of us, play somebody else's character for the rest of the campaign.
I can roll with the punches pretty well, but I don't know if I could be queen.
I believe you could be queen.
Man, bad time to start talking about the punches.
So Queen Roxy is going to
But he's
saunter
so-
up
yeah.
to the crocodile and use her enchanted man catcher and basically just cut the thing in half. She just stabs it with this big man catcher and it just slices the thing in two, leaving sparkles and light and acid splashes everywhere.
Gross.
Yeah, Vera.
Right. First of all, we're going to move the flame sphere on top of Big Ogre 2.
Okay, that is a move action to do that. That is.
Oh, is it?
Yep. To move a flame sphere is a move action. Let me verify that real quick here.
Verify?
You know it.
Sorry.
You know it, bitch. Alright, yeah. To move a flaming sphere is a move action. So you want to move it?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I can attack and then move, correct?
Yes.
If I throw a spear at Big Ogre 2, could I use point blank shot?
Yeah, he's in range.
All right. I'm going to throw a spear. There's going to be a 25 total.
Nice, nice, nice. That hits. Roll that
Alright.
beautiful beam footage.
12 damage. I'm going to move next to Soul.
Alright. 35 feet. Are you still 25 feet in the air?
Yes. I'll probably go down 5 feet as well.
Okay, so you're 20 feet off the ground now. Alright. Ogre 2. Ogre's gonna attack you. You're gonna take 15 points of damage.
Alright.
Soul, you're up.
You're already
Is Grow here? Please?
Okay, so what's gonna happen is... Yeah, so Grow's going to appear in a swirl of energy 10 feet to your right, Soul.
Okay.
God, he's gonna die out here. You're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move out in front of him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw Symphonia's Wit. And then I try to hit Big Ogre 2! That's
20.
a net 20!
Confirm!
Confirm!
Blah, blah, blah,
Yay!
blah.
Die, bitch! That is a 15 in damage.
Alright,
He is in the
slashing.
red.
Alright, ogres. So here's where things get bad. It's pretty much whoever it hits is gonna maybe die. So, let's see. We're gonna roll random. And of course, the dice hate Lovette, because of course they do. Alright, Lovette, you get hit, and you take...
Oh boy, I'm down there.
You were down there. Yeah, you're still up. You took 19 points of damage.
Woo!
But you are still alive. Big Ogre 2 is going to swing at Alpha and miss. Lovette, you're up.
Hey Beardy,
Yeah.
have I ever told you that you've inspired me to be more organized?
Is that in the same way that my hoarder dad has inspired me to be more clean? I don't know what you mean by that.
No, I mean, like, this game is really well run. I should have my shit prepared ahead of time like this kind of way.
You think I prepared this shit ahead of time? That's adorable.
That only goes to show.
Alright, go ahead. What's going on?
I just like, dude, every time I checked it, I thought, this is a stupid spell, because you can totally subvert it by just planning. And I didn't do that. And I had a plan, I just forgot it, again, like I always do, of just not using the summon monsters until after Archie's dead and I have 1 HP. But it's too late for that. Alright, I'm just gonna die, I guess.
This is when everyone's just accepted their fate. They're just like, yeah.
This is how I go out, guys. Surrounded by ogres.
Well, that's definitely having weird, complex feelings of maybe this is what I deserved.
I mean, you did kill your best friend.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Woo! We're just gonna open that wound right back up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Just like salt everywhere. Ow,
yeah,
ow.
seriously.
I mean, the really scary part is the fact that the biggest, nastiest enemy on the board hasn't even gotten up to you guys yet.
I know. There's no way for me to get out of here. I've already got my armor. Full strength is not going to help me here. Is Alpha pretty strong?
Alpha has a strength of 18.
He's a strength of 18?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to cast full strength on Alpha.
Alright, now that is going to provoke from every one of these guys.
I'll do that thing, the combat casting thing.
Okay, in that case it's going to be DC 19.
Yep.
And you get a plus 9 on the roll. So you got to roll D20 plus 9 and you got to beat 19. Equal or beat 19.
So I got a 50-50 shot.
55%
for me,
chance.
I failed. Yep, I failed.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, so go ahead and
Still burned it.
Yeah, you already burned it. Okay, so you botch the spell and nothing happens. Do you have a move action if you want to take it?
Everyone's blocked me off. They're like, here, have the little one.
Yeah, short ones are like, here, eat them.
Seriously, if Markus dies, that might be the biggest benefit to us.
Wow!
No, you're gonna get the queen. You can say
Yes.
Lovette. No, because that's what's going to happen is they're going to kill Lovette.
Yes,
so
queen!
she's going to be...
Slay!
Slay!
I feel like this was planned.
Yep.
I have a question.
What's up?
If Markus chose to, could he just go and get a body now?
Yeah, you could abandon the one he's in.
But
He
then
could.
I could, but then you have no healer.
No, that's not true.
You would also tell
We have
the
a healer.
ogres to stop because you're their fucking queen,
That's true. And then kill them one
and
by
they're your husbands. So literally, you could save the day.
Yeah, this actually might be the time. Like,
And
dramatically speaking, that would be the coolest
feel like
thing.
I'm being forced. This was planned and
This was not planned.
No. If it was planned by Beardy alone. And I don't think it was.
I don't think it was.
No, this was not planned.
Oh man, what can I do to get my robot out? Ah, fuck it.
Kill the goddamn dog.
Kill the dog.
I'm not gonna let the dog get killed. I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
I
Yeah.
failed at casting my spell, and I can't go anywhere.
Alright. Okay, Karis is going to move back here. I think that's still within range of everybody, so we're going to go... Alright, and she is going to do heal and... Really? Fucking really? Oh, Karis, you have rolled snake eyes. Fucking snake eyes on your channel energy. Alright, so she heals everyone for 3 HP. Well, that sucked.
Alpha.
Alright,
We're
Alpha's going to
set.
5-foot step, and he's going to attack with his longsword against Big Ogre 2. He's going to hit, and he's going to deal 13 damage to Big Ogre 2. He's now taken 51 points of damage total, and is still up.
Fuck.
Alright, Markus, you're up, buddy.
We did get a ruling, if I remember correctly, from Beardy earlier, that you can come back into your old body. You would still have all of her gross memories, though. Did you seriously just step away you just left Lovette to fucking die?
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking, alright, if Markus fucking steps away, then I am convinced that Skrewy is playing the fool, and he is literally trying to ruin Lovette's life.
This is great. Yeah, no, this
and
is.
you have confirmed it. You have confirmed that
this
he
is the
is
entire
as
party
evil.
having chosen to murder Lovette, apparently, because the front line is all expendable things like a throwaway skeleton and Lovette.
This story has the most cynical moral I can possibly imagine. I don't know. If you're unlucky, then everything will suck and then you'll die. That's the moral of Lovette's life.
Can I get a reruling, Beardy, that I can leave my body, go take over Queenie, and then return to Markus's spot?
So, if you do that, we realize that you are going to be changed from the experience.
Oh, no.
So, if you're basing your alignment off of your memories, and you're about to get a bunch of new memories that are going to change the way you look at the world, that is going to create some interesting dynamics inside your own.
Maybe, but he's got some pretty good aligned memories.
Actually, it might be interesting story-wise, though.
So yeah, you can totally try that, but you're going to have some pretty crazy things going on in that head of yours if you do this.
Oh,
and you still have to succeed on it, because realize she hasn't taken any damage. And of course, like Pokemon, you have to whittle them down before you can take them over. So it's going to be a hard thing to fight mentally. And if you lose that mental battle, it could mean you're dead.
Ah, come on! We have an all-powerful, soul-sucking demon thing!
Nothing of the sort. Markus is very far from being all-powerful.
Yeah, he's a pretty average evil monster.
Yeah, like, if you fight him off, you've pretty much killed him.
He's just got a lot of danger because he has all this sleeper cell business going on.
But it was apparently all in his plan to lure Lovette into a situation to get her killed, because it has worked perfectly. I mean, look at this battlefield,
really,
guys. Look at this.
I mean, not only has it worked perfectly, but by the standing of the battle right now, nobody will miss her. Nobody will care.
Markus would care.
Markus
would care. Because Markus has...
Is that why you just left Lovette to die? I mean, it's fine.
I mean,
it's cool.
It's whatever. There's just 3 ogres that go before me.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right.
Markus you have a standard action and a move action left. What do you want to
do? Man, we play these fucking mind games with each other a little too hard.
It's the best, yeah.
Fun.
I'm seeing this happen and remembering being on the receiving end, and I can't help but feel a little guilty, but not guilty enough to stop.
That's the correct amount of guilty.
Markus is gonna take that 5-foot step, but remember he has the memories, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna feel the tug to stay back. Hey, look, it's Grove!
Maybe abandoning everyone's not a good idea. Hey, 14 heals.
That healed a decent amount. That actually might save me.
Yeah.
And I guess that's my turn.
This would be a terrible time for Lovette to die.
It would, right? Like you just murdered your best friend?
Right, like no resolution to anything. Or some resolution, and then it gets thrown away, and then that's it.
Alright, so Roxy's going to move up 15 feet.
I was wondering if I could do a free talking action.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Soul's gonna look at Grow and say teleport us out of here.
Oh shit.
What about all those cheese?
They're not my people!
Also, what about thinking before you act?
Yeah?
Like taking out the tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I brought my weak, spongy fiance here.
Okay, so your weak, spongy fiance could only bring 3 other people with him.
Oh, I just thought he could only bring me! I was just gonna eat the fuck out of it!
Yeah.
Damn.
wow.
Damn, Soul.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I understood that.
Okay, not Vera. Vera needs to catch up to her caravan, whatever. Does he have to touch Karis to bring her?
Yeah, it's a touch ability.
Okay, just Markus and Lovette then.
Wow, you're gonna yeet out and just leave Karis.
So you want Grow to teleport you, Markus, and Lovette away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a touch spell. They literally have to be putting an arm on the arm of that person casting the spell to go with them. Yeah, he can bring along 3 people with him.
How likely do you think our survival rate will be if we wait one more turn?
I'm not sure. Alright, so now that you've had your discussions, Roxy's going to go ahead and make a man-catcher attack at Alpha. Oh god. Alright. He is heavily injured. Alright, Grow's up. Grow's looking around at the scene and he's like, okay, so you said that you want to be teleported out of here? Is that what you said to Grow?
That's what they said. They said teleport me out of here.
The exact words were teleport us.
Oh, you're right, out of here.
He probably would think that us meant the whole party. He's going to say, I can't bring all of you, and he is going to cast a different spell. Okay, he's going to cast Hold Monster. But it is basically going to be a will save on the part of Queen Roxy, which she is going to fail, which means that she is now held.
That's good. That's real good. Okay. Good call with getting her over here. I mean, I figured a wizard would be nice, but I wasn't sure. I thought maybe he's all utility.
He's an enchantment.
It'd be really interesting if he showed up, didn't help, and died.
Alright, so Grow is going to cast Hold Monster, and Queen Roxy is just going to be standing there like paralyzed, frozen solid.
And then Soul's going to call over to everyone and just say, get over here now!
Alright, Vera, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm going to go up 10 feet and go directly above Big Ogre 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to throw a spear.
Okay.
That's going to be a 25.
Ooh. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage against the Big Ogre 2.
Yeah.
This might drop him.
And we do 12 damage.
You drop him.
Oh, nice.
Yay!
Alright. Okay, turn this around.
Alright, Ogre 2 is going to make an attack against Lovette.
Miss.
I don't think it's gonna miss.
What is your AC now? Is it 18?
It's 18 now.
Yeah, he actually rolled an 18. Because of course he did, right?
Of course, right?
Because of course.
15 damage.
Oh.
Soul.
Okay.
I just imagine these guys fucking smash Lovette in the ground. Markus heals her. She managed to stand up, and right as she stands up, someone fucking hits her again.
Lovette is currently standing at 7 HP.
Yeah.
The Big Ogre hasn't gone this turn, and they do a minimum of 12 damage if they hit.
And they go right before me.
Yeah. There's only one person's turn between them and you, and that is Soul. No pressure.
I appreciate that you play the mind games with everyone equally, Beardy.
No pressure. If anyone's going to save Lovette, it's gotta be the Bard. And it's
I got a question. If I go right next to Lovette, is that still able to be a ranged attack?
Yeah, that's a ranged attack against Big Ogre 1.
Okay.
But that's also within his swinging range, so it would provoke.
It would provoke? Oh.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, but I'm standing right there. I could channel.
Yeah, I mean, you do have, full hit points, so it's unlikely that he would...
And 2 mirror images left.
I do.
That's true. You do have that defensive spell up, which is really useful.
Okay. Soul's gonna look at Grow and just say, just get me out of this after. And they go up next to Lovette.
Alright.
And they activate point blank shot so that this fucking hits probably. And that's a 13.
Alright, take the opportunity. Alright, and go ahead and roll a d6. We're gonna say a 1 and a 2 hits you, and a 3 through a 6 misses you.
Okay.
Alright.
That's a 4? Yeah.
So you burn another one of your mirrors. Alright, and take
But I didn't hit him.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Well.
His turn. And he's going to think that was awfully silly of you to run up and try to die like that, so he's going to go ahead and make a double attack against Soul.
Cool.
Both attacks miss. In fact, one of them might critically miss. Let's see. It does not critically miss. He just misses both attacks. Yeah, he rolled a 7 and a 1.
Ooh. Soul's making the stupidest stance ever. They've got the Wonder Woman arms on hips, just standing out there. They have the face of terror, but it's a smiling terror face where they're just I don't know what I'm doing.
Lovette, you're up. You can GTFO now.
I was thinking about doing so, but I don't want to leave Soul now that they've saved me.
Well, I just figured Grow will go in the nook between me, you, and Markus, and just...
I got it. I'm going to step behind you.
Alright.
Is that right?
What?
No.
What? No.
No, wait.
Alright, so you're there now. What do you want to do?
Alright.
And also, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on Soul. I forgot to describe it the last time. I have these little round gear-like things that I slap onto your back, and armor just kind of expands over your chest and shoulders.
Is it as big as Archie, or does it just naturally conform to anyone's body?
It's not as bulky as him, but it's a similar color and metal and stuff.
Alright.
Then that'll be my turn.
Alright, Karis is going to cast a spell. She's waving her hands in front of her, and there's energy moving around and between them, and and as she's talking, her hair starts to lift up and sort of like float. Her eyes kind of turn black, and it sort of gets dark a little bit in the area, and she is going to cast a fear spell. So we're going to have a couple will saves get rolled. Okay, Big Ogre 1 is going to pass, but then Ogre 2 is going to fail, so he is going to be feared.
I'm so worried for... I, Grem, don't want to leave anybody behind, but I just feel like there's no way on earth that Lovette heard that conversation while she was getting her shit kicked. So she's just, alright, what are we doing next? And then next thing she knows, we're going to be gone.
Alpha's going after Queen Roxy. That is going to critically hit, and if it confirms, let's see. It does. Okay. So here we go.
Nice.
Yeah, when you paralyze an enemy, you really fuck over their defenses. Alright.
Oh, that's right.
Alpha hits for 25 damage. And slashing, yeah, cool. And he gains +4 AC for 1 round as a parrying strike. Right, that's going to help him out.
Yes.
Markus, you're up.
Okay. Channel energy.
All right, you heal a bunch of people for 10.
Nice.
Good. All right, you've got a move action left if you want to take it.
I thought I was going to stay right there.
Oh, okay, sorry. In that case, we're going to move ahead to Queen Roxy. Roxy is going to get another save, botches it, and is still held. Alright.
Nice.
Grows up.
Dude, I didn't think the combat would last till 12 rounds, but it's looking like it might. Even if it ends right there. I'm surprised it's gone this long.
He is going to cast Feeble Mind.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Let's see. He's going to cast that on Big Ogre 1. Ogre 1 gets a will save. Fucks it up really badly. And, okay, the Big Ogre's Charisma and Intelligence stats are both reduced to 1.
Oh, wow.
There's no duration other than instantaneous, which means it's a permanent change.
Oh, God.
Jesus!
Oh, fuck.
So, Big Ogre 1...
My boyfriend's the best!
Does that mean that his intelligence went down a whole 2 points?
It was 7, now it's 1. So, Big Ogre 1 is going to sit down and start shoveling grass into his mouth. Big Ogre 1, I'm just going to go ahead and knock him out of aggressive stance. He is now just going to sit there and eat grass. That's his
That's
life.
fine.
That's just what he does now.
Wow.
Markus, perfect. You eat that one.
We
Not
made
only-
him brain dead.
Yeah, because you're not going to have to worry about his baggage anymore. Oh, wait.
Okay.
We made another person brain dead? Oh, Jesus.
Vera.
But what did Garvin do last round?
He channeled
Channeled.
everyone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. I am going to move my flame sphere
Okay.
on top of Roxy.
Okay. She auto-fails the save because she's paralyzed.
Very
So-
nice.
Roll 3d6 damage for fire.
2.
All right.
6.
6 damage for fire.
And then I will use Husk Spears.
Okay.
And that's another reflex save. So,
She
Auto-fails.
fails it.
Yep.
all right.
Max damage.
12
And,
and a 7.
Cool. 19 damage.
Ooh, she's in the red.
Ogre 2 was frightened last turn, so, well, he failed the will save against Karis' fear spell, so he's actually going to double move away, so he's going to 60-foot run. Alright, Soul, you're up.
Okay. Well, this isn't how I expected things to happen at all.
Oh, me either.
All right.
Things are going pretty well.
Oh, wait. Ah, shit. Courage ended. I
Yeah,
gotta
so-
do that.
Do you? Do you have to do that?
Do you really?
I mean, that helps us hit things.
Yeah, that's pretty helpful.
Alright, but the only
You got
target
one
left is
person left.
paralyzed, so...
That's true.
Okay. Alright, I'll try to hit Queen Roxy.
Alright,
That was a 17.
which still hits because the target's paralyzed.
Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That is 9 damage.
Alright, you
Down.
deal 9 more damage to Roxy,
Dying.
which means she's down.
You're the Queen Slayer.
So Queen Roxy falls down to the ground and is bleeding out, still paralyzed.
All right.
Big Ogre 1 is going to reach down with one of his giant ogre hands. He's going to tear up a whole fistful of grass, and he's going to shove it down his gullet, and he's going to chew it silently. Just kind of staring without blinking.
Aw. I
Lovette.
feel like I should eat his soul just to end his misery.
Kelly, how long is that when the flight of you?
About 6 seconds.
Okay. I'll look down my scope and take a shot at him.
Alright,
Oof. That was a 15.
that is a miss.
That's my turn.
Alright.
Well, looks like we did okay after all. I learned my lesson about order of operations.
Alright, Karis is up, and she is going to channel... Let's see, clear targets. She's going to target Alpha, and she's going to channel negative healing to Alpha to heal 8 HP for him.
God,
Better
love
than
that
nothing.
alpha.
Alright, Alpha's up. He's going to attack. He's going to...
Don't
Yeah,
eat my
he's probably going to go
Don't
there.
kill my snack. Don't eat my snack.
Really? If
Really?
you want. Yeah.
I feel bad for this thing. It's just like
I mean, it does.
Why?
It has a soul. He can eat it.
Mhm.
you're gonna
Also,
just
Karis
leave
is
this
here.
thing.
Tell
It's
us
just
what
like-
eating grass is like.
See, here's the thing: is I wouldn't be worried about the memories of the last 12 seconds that I would be worried about. I'd be worried about the memories of the last probably 25 years that ogre has
Of being an ogre.
of being a marauding ogre husband.
And Garvin Shortfellow and whoever else he's been.
Right. So, like, realize that those are going to fold into your personality. So, do you really want part of your memories to be that of a husband?
I mean, you would only learn to sympathize the husbands, but I don't know if it's something you want to do. I will always play the devil's advocate.
Always. I mean, that's my job in this game. So,
Yeah,
I speak for the NPCs.
exactly. This is why I.
It's
do that
okay.
kind of
I
stuff.
said yes to a necromancer, changing my eye into a zombie.
And then you broke
Yeah.
her heart.
Also, but then again, you didn't know.
I didn't know. She didn't tell me.
It was so obvious.
I don't.
The
This is my first D&D
I
game.
know.
The
Yeah.
necromancer
Sorry.
offered me something. It turned out to be necromancy.
I just
I was
honestly don't know how those
bamboozled.
mechanics work, like, at all, though.
Well, it wasn't that what I knew; it was what I guessed.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's a necromancer, so probably
Well-
dead people.
She seemed like she was very confident in it, and there was no tell of my eye
Yep.
actually being dead.
Right. Well, she was confident because she legitimately doesn't see a problem with it.
Which there isn't a problem.
I mean,
Yeah,
it works.
I don't think there's a problem with it either. Yeah, I think it was awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that
Did you?
Ogre 2 will run off if you guys don't want to give chase, and you will get XP for defeating him, so it's up to you.
Do
if
we
you-
get XP? I thought we just milestone anyway.
We milestone anyway, it's fine.
Yeah.
So you've won the battle. You don't have to worry about the dice rolls to chase that guy down and kill him if you don't want to.
Cool.
12 seconds later,
So-
Archibald shows up ready to fight. He's like, where are they?
Vera rushes as fast as they can to Hummel.
Oh, he's fine. He's stabilized. So he's good. He's good.
Yay!
So
I'll put him in the apiary to rest.
Soul just slumps to the ground, and they just kind of look around at everyone.
Gro's gonna walk over and ask if you're okay.
Ah! Oh.
Not you, Lovette.
No, I just didn't see him there.
Soul's not going to answer. They're just going to stare up at him. They look like they're lost for words.
Alright, Gro's just gonna give you like a long wordless hug.
Thanks for listening, and as always, a special thanks to Protagonist for the theme music, and Emily Roll for Fantasy for the episode soundtrack. Please leave a like or subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions. Until next time.